Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Thursday. Good to see you all. Before we begin, Kirky, thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate that. 42 months. Has it been that long already? Round of applause to Kirky Claus. How's it going? We've got lots of friends here this evening. Hi, Meerkat. Hi, TS. Hi, Bronny. Hi, Kev. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Meerkat. I am very, very excited. We are playing probably one of the most anticipated RPGs of the year for me. Well, I guess it was one of the most anticipated RPGs of 2024. This was originally supposed to come out last year, and it got bumped to February. So I guess it still retains the title of one of my most anticipated games of the year. Although I feel like 2025 is going to be a little bit more action-packed than 2024. But regardless, very excited for AVOWED. This is a brand new RPG adventure from Obsidian. Obsidian is probably most famously known for Fallout New Vegas, which was an absolutely incredible game. They've also done some other stuff, including Pillars of Eternity and probably most recently The Outer Worlds. So if you guys have played Pillars of Eternity 1 or 2, AVOWED actually takes place in the same world, which is really exciting for me because I personally loved Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. It's very different in style, though. Whereas Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2 were sort of top-down CRPG style games, AVOWED is going full Skyrim, first-person action RPG in a fully realized 3D world. So what my understanding is, you do not need to know anything about the Pillars of Eternity universe to play AVOWED. It's completely standalone. It takes place in a part of the universe that you did not explore in Pillars of Eternity 1 or 2. And apparently it has a really good sort of codex system, if you want to call it that. You can get up to speed very quickly about the world of AVOWED. So I'm actually pretty excited for that too, because while I have played the other games, it has been a long time. Let's check Steam. I last played Pillars of Eternity in November of 2020, and I last played Pillars of Eternity 2 in February 2021. So it's been about 4 years since I was last in this universe. So I'm definitely going to need to get up to speed myself. But yeah, very excited to check out the game for the very first time tonight. Hopefully we enjoy it. We're going to be streaming AVOWED for the next couple of days. It's a long weekend here in Canada for Family Day weekend, which is so welcome because February is so dreary. Oh my goodness, it's just the dreariest month, so it's so nice to just have a random holiday thrown in there. So I decided to make it an extra long weekend. I'm taking tomorrow off, so we're going to get lots of AVOWED in. We're going to be checking it out for the first time tonight, playing some more tomorrow, and playing some more on Saturday. We'll get lots of AVOWED in, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, how's everybody doing? It's good to see you guys. I saw a lot of you guys last on Saturday for our Breath of the Wild run. If you guys haven't been around for that, we're currently trying to achieve 100% completion in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is certainly a daunting task. So that challenge will be sort of put on hold for now, but we'll be returning to Hyrule in the future. And I apologize for having to cancel stream on Monday. Something came up with work that I had to attend. So we did miss one Pokemon Day, but we'll be back at that again this upcoming Monday. TS says, I'm unsure how long I'll be able to stay. I'm kind of eepy for a change. No worries. I know it is extremely late for you. So whenever you feel like you need to log off, please go ahead. Kev says, AVOWED sounds like a great game. I hope so. From everything I've seen, it looks really great. I think I've talked about this before, but my sort of motto with new games, and actually this isn't even just new games, new movies, new TV shows, I try not to watch too many trailers. I kind of watch the first big announcement trailer and then I step back because things are so spoilery these days. Like, I feel like if I watch every single trailer that comes out, by the time the game, movie, show comes out, I know everything that's going to happen. So I'll be honest, I haven't actually done sort of a deep dive into, AVOWED gameplay or previews or trailers, because I do like the experience of going in blind. But the little that I have seen looks promising. And with a studio like Obsidian at the helm, you usually get at at least a little bit of a hope that you're gonna have a great game, right? Like Obsidian, I feel like I shouldn't say this because I don't want to jinx it, and this is like Obsidian's worst game ever. But you know, it feels like everything Obsidian puts out is quality, so hopefully that trend sort of continues. TS says, I have no idea what to expect from this game. That's about the extent of my knowledge. It's an RPG, and Tiffy's been looking forward to it. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with going into something completely blind, right? And hopefully we'll all enjoy playing through it together. Hi, Ash, how are you? You're eating tacos with wizard ghost pepper hot sauce. Are you trying to murder me? I would legitimately drop dead if I ate something called wizard ghost pepper hot sauce. My heat tolerance for food is -1 on the heat tolerance scale, so it's a no-go for me. Maybe some others in the chat will love some spicy tacos, though. Thank you for offering. I've had ghost pepper sauce. How does the wizardry change the flavor? Not too much. I just add the sauce along with cheese to melt. With the cheese. Of course, we'd get the heat going down, but like Bronny says, it'll be coming out like a fireball. MK says, hi MK, by the way. February is the coziest month. Snow, nights are quiet, mornings are calm. See, I would agree with you if I didn't have to work. If I could just like live a cozy existence in the month of February, then absolutely. I sleep in the morning, I wake up, I make a cup of tea, I read my book, I take an afternoon nap. Totally. But when you have to wake up and it's dark outside, you have to commute to work and it's -30. It's dark by the time you get off. You haven't seen the sunlight in 3 damn days. Shout out Uncle Cracker. It takes a toll very quickly. It has been so cold here in Calgary. I think I told you guys that. Oh my goodness! What the heck? Kirky, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Dove. Hi, my friend. It's good to see you. Happy Thursday. I had to think what day of the week it was for a second. Enjoy your sub badge, your ad-free viewing, your emotes, and you can thank Kirky for that, because Kirky is the most generous Brit I've ever met. And the best part is I haven't actually met him, but I feel like I know him spiritually. And that's how I feel about many of you guys. I have been friends with so many of you guys for so many years. It doesn't matter that we haven't actually met. And that's the beauty of the internet, right? I mean, the internet can be a very unbeautiful place. It can be the opposite of beautiful. It can be a disgusting, terrible place. But there are positives to the internet, and one of those positives is being able to bring amazing people together from all corners of the globe. So you know what? Round of applause to you guys for being awesome. I don't like to brag, but I regularly like to say that I have the best community on Twitch. Somehow I waded through the muck of internet grossness and like picked out the perfect humans and dropped them in my chat, and it's you. So props to you guys. Thanks for being awesome and not gross. You've met several of us and haven't been murdered. Yeah, I've met MK. MK, how many times have we met? 3 times? And you haven't murdered me once. So that's fantastic. Also, what the heck? Oh my goodness. So many gifted subs. An anonymous gifter gave Ash a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Ash, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes. Sending all my love to gifters, anonymous and named. I appreciate it very much. Are you saying the rest of us are serial killers? Yeah, I mean, maybe. True, it's more or less rare to find a positive community. I say that when I've had a fair bit of trust issues these days, and I try not to get involved with fandoms here and there for various reasons, you know, but if I find a comfy place to chill and lurk, I is a happy fella. TS, what the heck?
Scam train.
Scam train, let's go! All aboard! Thank you for the 100 biddies. We have officially started a scam train, and we are only 15 minutes into stream. That's pretty impressive, guys. All aboard. Lots of room in the back. Get in the caboose. Let's go. But yeah, no, I appreciate this community so much, and I am only a small part of that. Thank you guys for being a part of it. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're staying warm wherever you are. As I was saying, here in my part of Canada, it has been so cold for so long. It's getting to me at this point. It's like it's getting to the point where my skin is just angry. It's like the humidity is like 0 right now. Just think cold, dry, barren tundra, and that's outside right now. It is awful. Okay, like at this point I almost wish it would snow, because at least we would get a little bit of moisture, because everything is so dry and we are not happy. In fact, Muffin's little toe beans are so dry they're like cracked, and we got this product on Amazon. This is not sponsored. But we've been rubbing it on our beans, and it's called bean butter. We're moisturizing Muffin's beans. That's how dire things are around here. All right. Jess says, yeah, I've been there. I bought a humidifier in 2023. It helped last winter.
Yay, new game season.
Yay, new game season! Bronny! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. What is going on with all this generosity today? Thank you, I appreciate it. That is one good thing about the winter, is very often new games come out in the winter. Guys! What the heck? Stop it right now, Ash! Thank you so much for paying forward the gift sub that you got from an anonymous gifter, Xenos Arcanum. Enjoy your gift sub from Ash Parth. The studio audience is going to clap their hands raw at this point. I appreciate it very much. Thank you guys. This is so generous of you. You may be able to use normal moisturizer for Muffin's beans. I mean, it's too late now. I've invested in bean butter. Y'all are so nice here. I know. I love it here. Thank you guys. Cheers. Cheers to you. One perk of the cold weather is there is never a bad time to drink a nice warm cup of tea. So I've got my little kitty cat mug here. It's just little squishy kitties that are holding my tea. I'm sure Muffin appreciates you going the extra mile. Well, that's the thing. That ungrateful little beep, we pick her up and we're like, oh, look, we bought this special product just for you to help you in your beans. But of course, she's like, what are you doing to me? Rah, 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 squirm, squirm. And putting on bean butter is apparently the worst thing in the entire world. So kids, am I right? You really can't win. Oh, wow. You've got 88% humidity. Also, since when did we get a weather command? Hang on. What is my weather? Oh, the bot said, fuck you. We're not telling you your weather. Weather? What? This is so cool. Okay, I'm trying it again. Yay. Okay, that's not right. That is not right. Current humidity is 79%. That is absolutely incorrect. But anyway. That's very cool. I had no idea you did that, TS. I mean, you would probably be perturbed too if Alana just started smearing peanut butter on your feet. We've had a weather command since the great bot turnover. Bean butter. Yeah, it's just like literally a little tub, and it's just, I mean, I'm sure it's just moisturizer. I'm sure there's nothing about it that makes it like particularly exclusive for cats or anything. It's probably just moisturizer, but it comes in a really cute little thing. It's got a picture of toe beans on it, and it's cute, and the review said it helped other kitties dry beans. So anyway. All right, guys. Well, we are riding our level 2 hype train right now because of your generosity. But how about we get into the main event of tonight? It's time to play some Avowed, shall we? I am so excited to play this game. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I did try to sort of optimize things before stream, but as is always the case, but specifically for new games, if you see any visual issues or most importantly, any audio issues, please let me know and I can make adjustments. I find it hard. One of the things I really struggle with is trying to tune the audio so it sounds good to you guys and to me. I find a lot of the times what I'm hearing doesn't necessarily translate to what you guys are hearing, so if things are too loud or too quiet, please let me know. Other than that, hopefully I've got the settings all figured out. I sort of like fiddled around in there earlier. Settings for me usually comes down to any sort of like motion blur or head bobbing, especially in first-person games. I get motion sick. And I find in games that have too much motion blur, or especially in first-person games where when you move, the head, like, bobs, which I get it is supposed to, like, emulate real life, but it makes me really motion sick. So anyway, I was already in the settings earlier. I turned all that crap off, so hopefully we'll have a nice, smooth experience. But I guess we'll see. Tiff, checking the weather for Calgary, it does in fact say 80%. What? Interesting. Well, it, I don't know. Unless maybe it's raining outside right now, but it feels way drier than that. I can't hear the game at all. Oh, okay. Great. Thank you. Thank you. It was nice of NVIDIA to release new drivers prior to this stream. Yeah, I got my drivers all updated, so hopefully, hopefully everything runs smoothly. I mean, that's the issue with games these days, is you never know what you're getting on launch day, right? Are you going to get a well-optimized, smooth-running experience, or are you going to get a buggy mess so you've got to wait 2 weeks to get a patch for? Who knows? Hopefully, hopefully we're looking at the former here today. That's for sure. Thank you guys again for the hype train. I appreciate that. All right. Choo choo. Oh, that is such a cute emote. I gotta say, shout out to Twitch. They have given a lot of really cute hype train emotes lately. I've loved it. Also, shout out to Xbox Game Studios. I don't know the last time I played a game from Xbox Game Studios, so it is nice. I am all for competition in the gaming space. So it's honestly nice to kind of see Xbox getting back into game development and putting out some good games, so... Alright, here we are. Welcome to Avowed. I gotta say, that key art is pretty cool. I don't really know what's going on here. It's like an undead fungus knight, but I love the colors. That is very, very cool. Alright, so we're gonna start a new game.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. In a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us. And our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire.
Is that my mother giving birth to me?
Turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched
Early,
by a
we did
patron
not
god
need...
in the
Okay.
womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination.
They said you want backstory,
You
we're
grew
giving
up an
backstory.
outsider, but
Welcome to the
I
moment of
saw
your
potential
birth.
in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Be thankful that was just unfinished art and not a full 3D render. Touche. I mean, I think this is officially the very first video game where I have witnessed my own birth, so, already we're starting off with a bit of a bang. So the TLDR, the things you need to know in this universe right now, are that A, gods are real, similar to like D&D universe. Gods are real, people know they're real, and sometimes they do sort of interact with, you know, the humans of the realm. And B, the cycle of reincarnation is very real as well. That is something that is well established, that reincarnation is something that happens in Eora. Turns out that we are not just some sort of regular person, we are a very special type of person. We are a godlike. So if you're wondering why every single one of our character options has like weird features, it's because that's the unique calling card, if you will, of godlikes. Every godlike has some physical feature that indicates that there's something more than a mere mortal. They've been touched by a god, basically, and can be regarded in many different type of ways. Some people sort of hold them in high regard, like, oh wow, and almost worship them, while other people sort of are scared of them and shun them. Depends on where you are in the world, what sort of reaction you get. But yeah, these are our default characters, I guess. We've got, wow, so you can go like full mushroom, or you can just go like a touch of mushroom. You know, pick your poison. You can go like full horns, you can go like full flower, you can go like just cool face things. You choose. I gotta be honest, this is kind of cool. And these are obviously just the presets we can tweak. I'm definitely thinking I'm going for something more subtle. Like, that is very subtle. That could just be a birthmark. I don't know. And then we've got eyebrow. The eyebrows are a little weird for me. I think I'm gonna veto the eyebrows. I think I like this one best because it kind of looks like a tiara. Make a clicker, but glam. Hi, Morgan. How are you? Hi, Beast. Beast says, uh-oh, character creation. Guess we'll see some gameplay next month. Hi, Mr. Quid. I am so excited for this game. I really hope it lives up to my expectations because I've been waiting for it for so long. Okay, we've got callouts. Bottom row number 4 is gonna haunt my dreams tonight. What do you mean? That looks completely normal. Row 3, column 2. This one? Row 2, column 3? Horns are pretty cool. I mean, horns are a pretty cool choice too. 5-hour character creation stream. Don't tempt me with a good time. But yes, we are fungus people, so I guess whatever god has blessed us is like the god of nature. I'm sure we'll find out more, but I gotta say, hey guys, can you see me again? Testing, testing, testing. Maybe Tiff saw a tentacle and started emergency shutdown protocol. We're back. Okay, good. I'm so sorry. That was so weird. The screen just went black, and then not only did the game crash, so did OBS. My computer was just like, cancel everything. Shut it down. It's probably the NVIDIA drivers. I mean, yeah, classic new game teething issues, right? Hi, Noella. Noella says, I'm blaming Twitch. So many streams I've watched this week keep crashing. I mean, it's probably an assortment of things. Twitch being Twitch. Brand new game, brand new drivers. Hopefully things are okay now. I do apologize for that. Happy Galentine's! Well, hopefully, I mean, maybe we were just staring at the mushrooms too long. I don't know. Hopefully things will go better this time. I apologize. We can skip the intro and go right to character creator. They said, Tiff, if you don't hurry the hell up and choose your character, we're just gonna shut this game down, okay? All right, fine. I'm going with this one. God. Oh, okay, next. I hail from the Adaran Empire, one of the world's major colonial powers. Adair is a nation forged by centuries of war between neighboring human and elven kingdoms and formed by their eventual alliance. Your emperor chose you to journey to the living lands to investigate the Dream Scourge. So basically all of the subjects in the Adaran Empire are humans, elves, or half-elves, and it looks like that's what you get to choose here. Do you want to be 100% human? 100% elf, half elf, and then male or female as well. I mean, if I'm going in, I'm going all in. I want to be 100% elf, I think. All right, so I picked my ears, and then I get to. Can I be blue? No. Do you see temperature? I thought that meant I could be blue, but no, it's just like how pale you are. Morgan says, my favorite thing is you either take 3 hours to make your character, or you're like my brother Mac, who makes his character by mashing X until he's done. What? Mac, what the hell? No. There's only one way to create your character, and it is option A, taking 3 hours and making sure everything is perfect. Okay, well, so I always say this, when I'm making characters, I do always, excuse me, like to make them at least in the realm of looking a bit like me. I don't normally go for like something completely 180 different than what I look like, but the one thing I will always take creative liberties on is skin tone. Everyone's always like, oh, if you're gonna make a character, you're gonna make it the whitest it can possibly be, right? I'm like, no, this is where I can take a little bit of liberty and have a little bit of pigment to my skin. So guess what? We're gonna be this nice, not Snow White, has a little bit of flush to her cheeks color, all right? Pale as fresh snow in January. No, creative liberties. If you spend less than 20 minutes creating your character, you're probably a sociopath. MJ says, as another pale person, I get it. Tiff games to pretend she can tan properly. Exactly. Games are all about fantasy, right? That's why we play RPGs. It's to live out the fantasies we can't in our real life. And in this fantasy, this girl can walk out into the sun without immediately turning red. She's just red from -40 wind chill. All right, now we've got all of our face presets. Let's go. This one. 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 That one's looking a little squished. That one. That one. I can already tell this, we might have some performance issues as we play tonight, which is always good. I gotta be honest, I feel like the first one looks the least bananas, so sure. Godlike features. You are a godlike, a rare individual born blessed or cursed with a connection to one of the gods. Godlike manifests their divine heritage and unique physical features and innate abilities that reflect their patron deity. Different cultures may view them with suspicion, reverence, or curiosity. Strangely enough, many of the godlike have disappeared from the world in recent years, but you have not. Stranger still, you've never learned which god touched your soul. Interesting. Okay, so these are all of our options, so we can customize to the different godlike features. But I am going to stick with my little tiara godlike. Hey, El Marto, how are you? Happy Thursday. And then there's also the hair features. Ooh, so you can do both. Okay, work. So I can have horns and a tiara? Oh, damn. Or should we go all out? I kind of want to do horns and tiara. You like the horns? Yeah? Okay. Let's do it. So you can actually play this game either in first person or in third person, a la Skyrim. So I get the maybe silliness of creating your character when you're playing in first person, but similar to games like Fallout, there is the opportunity to play in third person, so you can see your character if you want. But I mean, let's be honest, creating a character is one of my favorite parts of RPGs, so even if we never see this girl again, we are gonna have fun here, all right? All right, now we get to pick our hairstyles. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. Holy moly. All right, let's just start working our way through, I guess. There's a lot of good variety in hairstyles too, which is nice. I really like that one. That is the most beautiful messy bun. I hate how when I rotate the camera, it zooms out my character. Oh, no, it's because moving my mouse in and out zooms out the... Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's keep choosing. We can't pick the first one. We need to go through every single option. Oh, there's so many pretty hairstyles. Yes, Obsidian. Snaps to Obsidian for giving us so much choice. I love it. Oh, damn. How am I gonna choose? My character's kind of cute. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm going messy bun because it really shows off my horns and it's just like the cutest hair. I gotta be honest, I think I might stick with pink hair. Because when in real life will you ever get to have pink hair? I mean, I guess I could dye my hair pink, but it's a lot of work. So I feel like we need to take advantage of the fact that we can have pink hair and it's socially acceptable. Plus, it just like looks really cute. Like if I'm gonna have horns growing out of my head, the least I can do is have pink hair, right? I think I'm sticking with the pink hair. Now, the question is, can I change the color of my godlike feature? It doesn't appear so. So that works because then my hair kind of matches my little scales. It matches my tiara fungus, as TS puts it. I found out today that some of my female colleagues pay upwards of $350 USD for highlights. Yeah, keeping your hair colored, if you want to do it right, is very expensive. And you have to go like every 8 weeks if you want to keep it looking good. Like, in an ideal world, I would love to have some sort of like balayage going on, but like, too much upkeep. It is a lot more work than you would think. Is the godlike feature color tied to hair color? No, because each one of them is a different color. So I think it's just each feature is sort of preset. Oh wow, if you want a mega beard, you can get a mega beard, or a forked beard, or a braided beard, or a bushy beard, or no beard. Mustache? Nice. I'll give it to the game so far. Really enjoying the swath of character creation options, including this hamster on my upper lip. It's gonna be a no for me on the facial hair, but you know, always good to have options. Mega stash. Do it, do it, do it. Alright, so now is where we actually get into the real nitty-gritty. This is where all of the hours slip away as you slowly add percentage points to your eye size. The question is, how big can we make our eyes? Can we go like anime big? Kinda. Yeah, that's, oh my god! Oh damn, okay, when they said character creator, they said, yeah, do whatever the hell you want. This might be cursed, but you can do it. Okay, I gotta be honest, I kind of want anime eyes. Like, maybe not all the way 100%, but like, maybe like 60%? Again, if I got horns growing out of my head, I'm willing to take some creative liberties. But we do love sliders. We absolutely love sliders. Okay. Wow, you can... Oh my, hang on. Oh god. Yeah, if you are like into making your character cursed, this is the game for you. Is what I've decided so far. When in doubt, put it at 0, right? I just kind of like a little eye angle. Your eyes were so far apart they had their own addresses. Ooh. I feel like maybe I should have kept my eyes pink. Should we just do a theme and just make me like a pink princess? You like the pale green? This one? There's actually a lot of really cool ones. And I mean, you can see on the slider here, you can get every color you can think of. I mean, you can go straight up black if you want. I mean, I do have green eyes in real life, so maybe we should lean into green eyes. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! Oh, we're gonna have fun here, aren't we? Everyone likes the green? Okay, perfect. Green it is. Use contrast. Pale green hair, or pale pink hair and pale green eyes. All right, green it is. Green it is. Now on to the eyebrows. Hope everyone's got like a beverage. Everyone can just sit back and relax as I spend 10 million years in the character creator. I actually kind of like the bigger brows, especially with my bigger eyes. It balances it out a little bit. Just in the middle, please. Oh my. Just in the middle, please. We might start playing the game tomorrow, I'd say, at this rate. If you're looking for gameplay, come back again tomorrow. But if you're looking for the ultimate eyebrow simulator, do I have the stream for you? Okay, I actually don't want to mess around with the brows too much because it's getting a bit crazy. I might finish my beverage before gameplay. Are you a real Tallara fan if you can't take watching her create a character for an hour? I mean, that's true. This is not the first time this has happened on this stream, and it will not be the last. Okay, I definitely want my brows to match my hair. So... Oh, set head, hair, root color. Perfect. Oh, wait. Are my roots not pink? Well, that's annoying. Oh, this is gonna be hard to get, like, the right color. Oh, thank you for the hydration. I've been so caught up in my eyebrow color, I didn't even think to drink my tea. Which is, I mean, I've seen someone take over an hour with his creation, so I don't mind seeing another hour or so on this. It's just cozy, right? We're having a cozy Thursday evening. I accidentally conned the government out of a printer? Sick! GG's. Okay, I think that looks about right. The best part of Fallout 4 was creating 2 characters. I totally did not waste 70 minutes of my one and only life on that. Look, waste is the wrong word. You use that time wisely, and you don't want to know how much time I spent in the Fallout 4 character creator, alright? Next up, nose. Mega nose, mini nose. I'm okay with just like a 0% nose. When in doubt. Oh! When in doubt, don't do that. Just put it at 0. I kind of like my nose. I don't really have any critiques about my nose. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Perfect, beautiful nose. Alright, cheeks. I don't know if it looked different from the side. Making your fantasy character is just part of the fun. Exactly. It's part of the RPG experience. How am I supposed to roleplay in this RPG if I haven't created the perfect character? Okay. Now we're on to jaw and chin. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, you can... I can only imagine after this game's been out for a little while that we're going to be able to see some rather cursed characters popping up on Reddit threads everywhere. Because I already see the possibilities here. Okay. Next up, chin. I mean, I kind of like my chin. Oh, yeah, nope. I'm just gonna keep my chin the way it is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make any changes to my chin. I feel like any changes that I make just make me look cursed, so on to the next one. I bet someone's already had a field day with the jaw sliders and made Giga Chad. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This teeny tiny mouth makes it look like she's judging you. Like, she is absolutely reading your outfit right now. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave my lips alone too. They look normal, and that's about all we can ask for with these sliders. Alright, next up, ears. Do I want mega ears? No, but I also don't want mini ears, as per usual. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit above, because I feel like I need to make my ears a little bit bigger so you can see them under my horns. So that there looks good, probably. That's good. Oh, let's make them stick out so you can see them, too. Girl, your horns ain't got nothing on mine, so pipe the fuck down, okay? Alright. Maybe a little bit less out. There we go. I think the head is done. What's up next? Complexion. Oh my god, we're gonna be here forever and I love it. Alright, what do we got? Random dots, more random dots. Dots, 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 dots. Oh no, that's just dirt. It's like, how do you like your freckles? Or would you rather just dirt? I mean, good to know. You can represent yourself no matter how dirty or clean you are. Okay. Oh, and there's also the amount. You can actually get more dirty if you would like. I'm gonna have a clean complexion, please. Lips. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. They really said, girl, you're going out for an adventure in the wilds. Did you pack your lip gloss? Like, dude, I need lip gloss? I don't know. The female beauty standards, they just never relent. You know? If you're not wearing lip gloss in the wilds, then who even are you? Looks pretty good. Facial scars. Ooh. There's a lot of facial scar options. In many different patterns. What happens to you if you ended up with scars in that particular pattern on your face? You know? It's like, I am concerned. Do we want scars? I mean, I've already got so much shit on my head. I feel like I don't want scars on top of it. You know? Nothing against the scarred. I just feel like I already got a lot going on. Okay. Next, eyeliner. There's a whole section just for oh yeah, there is, because this is not just eyeliner. That is a misnomer. I think a man made this. A straight man made this section because the girlies and the gays wouldn't have got this mixed up. This is not just eyeliner. This is a whole lot more. Alright. Apparently I can only go with swamp brown and green for my color? Oh no, I change it down here. Okay. Okay, should we just go through one by one? There's some nice ones. There's some interesting ones. Like that. And that. And that. Hey, K-Civ! Welcome on in. I've been waiting for this game forever. I'm so excited to be checking it out for the first time here tonight, and we've already spent almost a full hour into the character creator! Go us! Okay, see, I think because they're making my makeup look swamp green, I'm not really into it. So I'm wondering if we change the color, maybe I'll be more interested. You know? My face is full of dirt and my eyeliner is slime. I am of the swamp. There's so many options. Oh my god, I could spend so much time in here. Miss Richie Rich over here who can afford not brown makeup. I feel like I need like a little bit of pink around the eyes to just go with everything else I've got happening here. You know? I mean, I think there was 15 minutes of you explaining how many days you booked off, plus the hype train. Plus the brief crash as well, so you're right. We have been doing other things. Just like a little tiny little bit of pink around the eyes, just like that. I think that's all we need. Oh, and then we've got full face makeup as well. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh. Again, I've already got so much going on in my face between the horns and the fungal growth. So I think I'm gonna hold off on applying more. You can do ritual scars and ritual paint? What's not to love? Oh, the possibilities are endless here. All right. I think we're good. Do we like my face? I like my face. I think my face is really pretty, but I mean, it's my face, so I had to say that, right? You guys can be brutally honest. What do you think of my face? Life's an art gallery and you're a canvas. I like it. You'd puff out my cheeks a tiny bit? I too find your face rather pretty. How do I get back to the cheeks? How do I get back to the cheeks? We might never be able to get back there. Cheek width. No. Cheek depth? No. Cheek position? She might just be gaunt at baseline, because I don't think I can puff out her cheeks. That's just actually affecting my face. Oh, depth is the one? Or like that? I thought you meant like cheeks. There we go. There we go. If middle school taught me anything, it was one does not have to like their face. Alright, there we go. Now, ooh, now we get to the good stuff. Now we get to the good stuff. We need to select a background. Okay, we've got 5 different selections. Our background provides unique dialogue options and determines our starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Okay, good to know. So even if I change my mind later, we can still go back. My gut feeling is that I want to be a wizard or a mage, because that's fun. Magic is fun, and you can't do that in real life. So I feel like maybe I'm gonna go with Arcane Scholar, but how about we just go through all of them? We've got Arcane Scholar. After graduating with honors from Bragan Hill Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learn. Okay, damn. If you want to be smarty McSmarty pants, choose Arcane Scholar. MK says, sounds good. Stealth Archer, here we come. Next is Court Augur. While your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbor's suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to High Crown, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You've learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Then we've got Noble Scion. You were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on the Emperor's mercy, and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you've become a formidable force at court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. Next is Vanguard Scout. Born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside of the throne room. And last but not least is War Hero. You distinguished yourself on the field of battle fighting a violent Skaanite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tallgrass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial prowess. It feels like this one's obviously like melee, and this one is obviously like magic. These three here all kind of give me like archer, assassin, sneaky vibes. So that's kind of interesting that these three feel like kind of similar, but these two are so very different. I think I'm gonna go with Arcane Scholar. Sounds like if I was an Arcane Scholar, I'm a big know-it-all, and I graduated top of my class at Hogwarts, I mean Bragan Hill Academy. So, yeah, let's go with that. Augur is definitely also magic. Yeah, different kind of magic though. I feel like the Court Augur is definitely into horoscopes and the power of like healing crystals. Versus Arcane Scholar is like, I found a spell for fireball. So I think this one's a lot more fun, maybe. Smart class for the smarty pants. So Tiff can't do the middle three, because face it, Tiff and Stealth ain't it. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, alright? Alright, Arcane Scholar it is. And then, ooh, attribute points. Okay, so we've got 6 categories. We've got Might, which is a character's physical and spiritual strength. Oh, it also, hang on, I skipped. It's a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. I would not have thought Might would do anything for my magic, so that's interesting. It increases your damage from all sources. Also increases your carry capacity, which is always good. Apparently it's a great all-around choice for dealing more damage. Constitution is overall health and endurance, as well as resistance to the poisoned and bleeding statuses. Dexterity is hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. It increases your attack speed and action speed. Perception is a character's senses as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. It increases your critical hit chance and your maximum range for weapons. Ooh, that's good. Ideal for rangers and casters who favor ranged weapons. Absolutely. Okay, we definitely want that. Intellect is a character's logic and reasoning capabilities. It increases your maximum essence and your resistance to the ignited, shocked, and frozen statuses. It's great for wizards who focus on spell casting. And then finally we have Resolve, a character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. It increases your maximum stamina and the frequency and efficiency of second wind. When taking lethal damage, you'll fight off death more frequently and jump back in with more health. It's good for warriors who need to swing heavy weapons and survive big hits. Okay, so we definitely don't need that. I feel like we don't need 2 in Dex either. I feel like 1 in Dex is good. Hi Muffin, are you here to see our character creation? What do you think? Where should I put my last 2 skill points? I'm thinking in Perception and Intellect. You can't have floppy noodle arms and cast overpowered fireballs, I guess. Or should we just do it in might for more damage? I think I'm gonna go 1 in perception and 1 in might, so we can be further away and do more damage. So then we have 3, 1, 3, 3. Nothing in constitution, nothing in resolve. Put them all in intellect and go full mega mind. I gotta go back to character creation for that and make my head bigger. Okay. Oh, last but not least, I hear my voice, I guess. Okay, I just have to listen to these grunts and choose one? Oh, I kinda talk. Okay, this one's good. We'll do normal difficulty. Identifier, awesome, love it. I know, I don't even want to give it the time of day, but I know there's been a lot of drama. People have been boycotting the game because they dare give you the option to identify as they. I love it. I love options. I am going to go with she, however. Display godlike hair features in-game. Display identifier in player character sheet. Sure. Display godlike facial features in-game. Imagine having options. It's crazy, right? The woke mob says no, we can only have their options. What's my name? It's Tallara. Boom. All right. I think we're good, guys. This is Tallara, the godlike magical or arcane scholar. And we are ready to go do things. Let's do it. Confirm character design and start game? Absolutely. Let's rock and roll. The Living Lands, Spring 2831. Oh, what is that? Oh, I love it. Please, no one kill it. I'm gonna die if it dies. I don't want to uninstall this game, and that's what is gonna happen if anything happens to this rainbow cutie. I'm scared. Oh, it's like a rainbow lemur. It's Sabumafu, but gay. No, 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 no. Oh, it's okay. Whew. I got worried. Be careful. For the love of God, be careful. Did that branch break his fall?
Know of the living lands.
Is he alive?
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of those. Something wild stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands.
I don't want to.
Find the roots.
I don't want to.
And if necessary, sever.
It looks scary over there.
You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Do they? 6 weeks later, off the coast of the Living Lands. After seeing what happened to that gay lemur, I do not want to go there. I don't know why the Empire wants to expand there. I want nothing to do with it. Oh good, and now we're getting sunk. The brief plot summary of this game. Avenge gay Zabumafu. It's a hell of a scene to open your game on, that's for sure. The tone has been set. Yeah, that was gross. Okay, we learned everything we need to know about the Living Lands from that one cutscene. And now we have been shipwrecked? Oh, that's a mouse. Oh, no. I don't want to see any more cute creatures today. Zabumafu ruined it for me. Oh, there's our ship. The lands most certainly live. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see any cute creatures because they're not going to stay cute. That's what I'm worried about. Who's this cutie? Hi, you're blue. No, don't come over here. If you do, you're going to turn into a zombie and everything's going to be ruined. You're too cute to be my friend. I've learned my lesson. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of dead bodies around here.
Over here.
Hi. You're alive. They're not. I like that you're blue and fuzzy, though. Hi, Garrick. Oh, I want to snuggle him. Thank you for the clip, Margaret.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Interesting. So in the text, you can see there's a word highlighted right here, envoy, and if you hit F, you get a little definition. That's really handy. I like that a lot, actually. You are the envoy, an official representative of Adir sent on behalf of the Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge and maintain order in the living lands. That's nice. But you're right, I cannot get attached to Garrick. God knows he's going to suffer a very cruel death. The more I talk about how cute he is, so I'm not going to talk about how I love his big furry ears, or if I just want to ruffle his little fur, or give him a hug, or that he's my favorite shade of blue. If we make it out of this alive, the Emperor will certainly have questions.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Let's start with names. Who are you? Also, yay, I can see my character in the cutscene. That's good. The 1 hour we spent creating her wasn't wasted.
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adiran Fleet.
As someone who's a big lore nerd in games, this being able to just hit F and get a little pull-up of definitions for key terms is awesome. We're just starting and already I'm like, I love this. All games should do this. So let's learn more about the Adiran Empire. It's my homeland. The Adiran Empire is a nation to the west, steeped in ancient traditions and laws. Several Adiran empires have tried and failed to grow their power and influence through colonization. Time will tell if the empire expands or retracts, thrives or dies. Yeah, that's very cool. I like this mechanic a lot. Thank you for the other clip. I'm Tallara. Good to meet you.
We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Something's not right here, is it?
I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
They didn't realize we were Adiran, or they weren't Adiran themselves.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right. The Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Paradis. It's a city on the coast of Dawnshore and the de facto capital of the Living Lands. The city is governed by the Claviger, a custodian who keeps the peace through cunning rather than bureaucracy. Why is there a glowing corpse in the background? Because we're gonna loot the shit out of him later. Alright, there's not a blackguard in Eora who can stand in our way.
Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take
okay.
that dagger. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Common dagger. To equip a weapon, open your inventory with tab. You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped by pressing left alt. Press left click or right click to equip a selected weapon in the main hand or offhand of your active loadout. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing left and hidden by pressing right. All armor grants damage reduction, which negates a percentage of incoming damage, and additional reduction, which subtracts a raw number from incoming damage. Each piece of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings at any given time. I always find that such a silly thing in games. It's very commonplace that you can only ever equip 2 rings. It's like, girl, I got 10 fingers. Yeah, I could be using a lot more accessories, but anyway. Guess we're gonna equip our common dagger. Simple daggers are found in the belts of cutthroats and warlords, buried in butchers' blocks or juggled by entertainers. Their usefulness is limited only by the speed and imagination of the wielder. You could even do multiple rings per finger, even. Exactly. You could do toe rings, you could do belly rings, ear rings. Think of how many rings you could wear if you really put your mind to it. 2 weapon loadouts luxury. The world's a wide open loot bag and we're but greedy little goblins.
You look like at least some supplies.
That's an iconic quote.
For all the good it does.
Okay, so are me and Garrick the only
Why
survivors?
would they fire on us? Their own people.
I don't think
No,
there
there's
are people.
We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Daggers stab very quickly with high critical hit chance, however they deal lower damage and stun. They also have very low block efficiency, incurring a high stamina cost while blocking.
Going for a swim after all.
Well, yeah, obviously, there might be loot down here, Garrick. Come on. There's dead people. And there is loot, see? I told you. I got a shiny stone. Oh no, I'm almost out of air. Whew. Okay. To dodge. Okay. Yep, got it. Got it, got it, got it. Where'd Garrick go? Oh, there you are. Hi. We saw a shiny body that I need to loot. If that doesn't scream loot, I don't know what does. He has 6 silver pfennings on him. Cool. Holy mo- not a single other person
Ah, well,
survived?
I don't suppose they were using that either.
Makeshift grave. The words etched into the wood read, "Here lies Emmeline, man at arms, the bravest of us." The words etched into the wood read, "Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nemnock to the end." Did you make these, or is someone else alive? Is there any other loot? Can I smash things? Yes! Yes! Give me raw fish! Let's go! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, I like breaking things. Okay, this place is really pretty. If we weren't like shipwrecked, could be a good vacation spot. We can climb. We can crouch. Oh yeah, this place is pretty. We can jump. Wait, before we jump, what's that? Kraken horn. Ew, I think it's like a weird tentacle plant? A rooted plant with violet tentacles blossoming outwards. The flower of the plant is rough and spiny, resembling a sea monster rather than a plant. Yeah, that's disgusting. Okay, cool. Free stuff is free stuff, I guess. Oh, gay lemurs! Hi! Oh my god, do you want to be my friend? I'm so glad not all of them got zombified. They make cute noises. I love you. Good to know that those rainbow lemurs are the unofficial mascots of this game. We've unlocked the compass in the upper left corner of the screen. Gang lemurs, stay safe! I don't know what's going on up there, but the beacons are lit. I think Gondor calls for aid. Oh, what are that? What is that? Zorips. Looks like we're getting into our first battle here.
Zara been here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols?
I don't think the troops are, like, up there. He's like, why are they shooting at us? Why didn't the troops do patrols? Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Okay, that was quick. This is where our second win ability kicks in. It activates when you become incapacitated and restores a portion of your health. If you become incapacitated while second win is on cooldown, you'll die. Great. Okay, well that didn't take long. I mean, I wish I could use, like, magic instead of this dagger. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Alright, giant lizard men are dead. Knock back a potion. Cool. I did forget I had noodle arms. I thought I might be able to cast a fireball, you know? That's what I was banking on. Oh yeah, no, something spooky's going on in this fort, that's for sure. Oh, cool. Blood on my knife. Nice. Oh, this is very spooky. I don't know what is going on here. It's a short game. See you next week, people. The rainbow lemurs are okay, so that's all I care about. Oh. Tripwires. Tripwires can be discerned by interacting with the ends of the wire.
Good hands.
Thank you. Well, good to know there's, traps around here we gotta keep an eye out for.
How many of these damn things are there?
Well, at least 2.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
Hey Artisan, what do you mean what's in my options? I also don't know how to put away my weapons, so... Anyway, we made it to Fort Northreach. Oh, when you access the inventory, it had other tabs like abilities. Maybe the magic stuff's in one of those. I mean, hey, let's see. Loot, quest items. Oh, we have the Emperor's orders. Envoy, our ambassador in the Living Land sent warning of unrest and brewing conflict in the port city of Paradis. Most worrisome of all are rumors of the Dream Scourge, a plague that corrupts its victims in body and soul. The court of the Aedir is much disturbed by these unwelcome developments, any of which could threaten the stability of our interests on the frontier. Therefore, you, Tallara, are named a loyal servant of the Aedirian Empire who travels with the authority of the throne. We grant you the privilege and immunity to dispense our laws as you see fit, and to remove all obstacles by any means. God damn! Oh, I didn't realize I had so much power and authority. I am not just a random pleb. Okay, find the root of this plague and burn it out. Signed, your Emperor. Diplomatic immunity. Score! Okay. I've got my court gloves and messenger boots, along with my common Aediran armor. Abilities. Yeah, here it is. Ability trees. Okay, so there's the fighter ability tree, which I don't want. I want the wizard ability tree. The wizard ability tree focuses heavily on spell casting. It contains abilities tailored towards wands, grimoires, elemental effects, and essence management. Of note is Grimoire Mastery, a passive ability that unlocks the ability to cast higher level spells contained in grimoires. Investing ability points in Grimoire Mastery also allows you to permanently unlock those higher level spells even without a grimoire equipped, adding them to the action radial. Okay, cool. Cool. It looks like I can't get anything until I level up. When I level up and get a single point, we can put it into minor missiles. So there's 3 trees. There's the fighter tree, the ranger tree, the wizard tree, and then the godlike tree. It contains abilities innate to you as a godlike. These abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey and will be different depending on the choices you make. Oh, interesting. So I do have one ability already. It's a passive. It's called Divine Thorn. It grants a stealth attack against unaware enemies while crouched behind them. Summons a lance of energy that causes massive damage. I was born with this power. Okay. Alright. Here's my character screen that shows my stats. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to level up a little bit first. Alright, cool. So far, so good.
Oddbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside.
Yeah, there's no guards left here.
Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Me neither. That is a lot of blood. Holy shit. What do we have here? Notes. Gondag 3. Lowell visited for the 3rd time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says the insects kept crawling on him. Ew. Gross. Sibyllin brought in by Emmerich and Gladenfall. We found her unconscious near an empty bottle of sleeping draught. Oh. No. Next is Riordan showing signs of malnourishment. What is happening? Someone is being eaten alive by bugs. The other person tried to kill himself. And this person is being malnourished or poisoned? Okay, the TLDR is there's been some weird shit happening around here lately. Maybe they all went insane and just, like, killed each other? Huh. Oh. What is that giant crystal?
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar.
An Adra pillar.
To help their souls find the beyond.
I found a book called Pillars of Eternity. Alright, interesting. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Aora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra, build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Huh? Anyone else hear that? Garrick? Nope. Okay. Cool. Just me then. Hearing voices, that's good. Yeah, this place has been freaking looted. I got stew though, so that's good. Win some, you lose some in this game we call life. Previous game mentioned. Obsidianness intensifying. Alright. Everyone is dead so far. Literally, all I found is stew. What is happening here? I mean, those cannons are positioned directly at our ship. Oh, we got another note. Mad soldiers rambling. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out. Tear them out. Whoever finds this. The roots grow from the head.
Roots?
Oh, yeah.
Why is she talking about roots?
Everybody here went mad. Which is concerning. Okay. Yeah.
Gods. Is this what they were like?
Oh, we got more lizard people.
It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Ow. Stab, 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 stab. Nice. Please turn your back to me. That makes my job a whole lot easier. One lizard down. 2 more to go. Right in the kisser. Yeah, I can't wait till I have magic, though, so I don't have to melee these people. I didn't go to a prestigious magic school just to be out here in the middle of nowhere stabbing lizards with a dagger. Come on! Give me some magic missiles! There's so many of them. Were these guys just here to, like, get the loot? Boom! Right in the kisser. Ow. Quickly, knock back a potion.
Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
You could say that, Fuzzy, couldn't you? Ooh. He had a cabbage in his pocket? Hell yeah! Let's go! We are 1 cabbage richer. Now, did you guys keep any good loot in your cave? A single health potion. And that is it. This place is quiet. Too quiet. Spring berries. Nice.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Yeah, but I don't know any spells. Can I get like a torch or something maybe? Oh, hey!
We're here! Help! I'm locked. About time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
Well, excuse you. Do you want to stay in the prison? If so, I would speak nicely about my face because I actually spent a lot of time making it beautiful.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
I could say the same to you.
Easy. She's a god.
I don't want to catch that ugly ass
You mean a
hairstyle
god
of yours.
gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything.
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Wow. Can you imagine? You're like locked up in prison. You're like, please let me help. Or let me out. Someone finally walks by. You're like, ah, my savior. And you use every second that you have to insult them and be low-key racist. The worst she can say is no. Let's check our new dialogue. Godlike. Godlike are rare individuals whose souls are touched by the gods at birth. Quirks of their appearance reflect the nature of their patron deities, such as feathers, horns, or flames. Over the last few years, many of the godlike in Eora died under mysterious circumstances, but not you. Save me, you ugly bitch, is a bold tactic. Look, will you shut up, or should I make you?
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
Yeah.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Wow, this chick is awful, isn't she? This chick sucks. Look, do we have a problem here? I've been in this room for 2 seconds and you've insulted me the entire time.
Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
I'm just gonna say, look, I don't have time for your shit. I gotta get off this island. Are you gonna help or not? Because I'm more than happy to leave you behind.
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Now's a good time to use that diplomatic immunity, if you know what I mean. Wait, so our own men did sink our ship?
They did all of this. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw all that from your cell, did you? Meerkat made this point earlier. How do you know they died from here in a jail cell?
I heard it, alright.
Oh yeah, sure.
When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Oh, now it's all coming out. So hang on, you're saying the storm made them go mad?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Yeah, I agree. This all sounds pretty suspicious. Plus, she just fucking sucks at baseline. I'm with you, fuzzy guy.
Wait. Look. We don't have to like each other. But we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Perfect. Thanks for the hot tip. Why don't you keep talking?
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Literally, why would I listen to you? You've insulted me over and over again as I've stood here. You know, I'm just glad for the tip. I'm just gonna go take your ship. Enjoy prison.
You're leaving me here to die. Oh, fuck you. I should have known. Adhering snakes. You don't care about anyone but yourselves.
I mean, you're the whole reason you're staying in this prison. You got yourself into this situation. You can get yourself out of it, and maybe you should stop being so racist.
I should have known. You think the whole world is yours for the taking, don't you? Get lost.
See ya. Alright, well she absolutely sucks, doesn't she? Holy moly. She had no redeeming features. Like, there was not even the, like... Did she even apologize? There was nothing redeeming about that woman. I feel no guilt, no regret for leaving her in there to rot, honestly. Absolutely no regret. Also, her story does not line up because as, Meerkat pointed out, how does she know everything that was going on from her cell? How did she even end up in this cell, you know? A lot of unanswered questions. Anyway. On the bright side, talking to her wasn't all terrible because we did learn that there's a boat. Maybe we can use that to get the hell out of here. Meerkat said, see, I would have opened the cell to kill her myself. If I had the key. Maybe I would. Why would I pick up a spoiled cucumber that has a 100% chance of giving me food poisoning? It's gonna be a no for me. I'm a loot goblin, but even I have standards. Essence potion. Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, that's a creepy mantelpiece. Giant chest, though. Gimme. Gimme. We got 39 copper skate, a health potion, a pelt, an iron chunk, and a common robe. Nice. We also have an interrogation log. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We can get the real tea on that bitch out in jail. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Yeah, that checks out from what I know about her. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Day 2. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Good to know she's a bitch to everyone, not just me. Makes me feel a little better. Alright, day 3. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding cell. Okay. Well, like I said, that all about lines up with what we've learned.
You're not gonna let her out, are you?
Absolutely not, Garrick. She sucks. Like, I don't care in the least if she's a rebel, if she's a smuggler. That doesn't really matter to me. I do think I'm a loyalist. Clearly, I'm in the Emperor's favor. So, like, as of right now, with no further information, I am Team Empire. But I wouldn't have held it against her if she was a smuggler. What I do hold against her is that she's a piece of shit. So... sucks to suck. Can I rub it in her face that I know that she's awful?
Damn adherence.
No. Okay, bye. Again, if she hadn't been a dick, we might have considered it. Exactly. It was a very comprehensive log, and I appreciated that. Now, I think I gotta go...
Up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was just gonna say. I think I need to go up the way I, just was. I sure do. She had a lot of chances and threw them all away. She could have said the magic words. Exactly. Exactly. This is all her fault. Hey, War Dog. I mean, we've only just gotten started, but so far, so good. Really enjoying our first few looks here at the game. Alright, so we just got a bow, which is nice. So we can do 2 weapon loadouts, meaning... We've got our melee loadout and then our ranged loadout. We've got the common bow. A traditional bow is good for hunting traditional game, such as deer, goats, and one's enemies. The strength of the wielder's draw is proportional to the arrow's range and damage. What it lacks in firearms punch, it makes up for in silence. Dun dun dun. So now if I shoot that...
Shoot the fury down. Nice work.
Ah, cool. Alright, still waiting to get to level 2 so we can get some magic, but I'll take a bow for now. Alright.
You can't just leave me here.
Yes, I can. Didn't we already discuss this?
Now you've done it.
Right side. Let's take these guys out. I wish I could fuss Roda. ABH, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope everybody's doing well today. For anyone who's just joining us, welcome to our very first look at Avowed, the newest RPG from Obsidian. This is one of my most anticipated RPGs. And so I'm very, very excited to finally have my hands on the game.
Massacre each other. They just
This is the advanced access of the game. The game is out to the rest of the public on Tuesday. So if you like what you see, you want to take a look at the game, you'll just have to wait a couple more days. Ooh, treasure behind the waterfall. Yes, please.
I can't fathom it.
Eat some berries off the bush. Ooh, we got a common sword. That's better than the dagger. Wait, can I dual wield? Yeah, I can. Nice. Hey, Janko, how are you? What's up? Happy Thursday. Welcome to Avowed. We're about an hour into the game now, so obviously still very early, just in sort of the tutorial island. I'm a mage who doesn't even know any magic yet. That's how early on we are, but so far, so good. I'm really, really enjoying it so far. Artisan Bowtie, hello, welcome. Alright. I love how many cute little lemurs there are, but I'm also scared that we're gonna see cute lemurs
They've not spotted us yet.
turn into scary demon lemurs.
Give you that power too?
Yes, they did.
Come. Don't let them spot us.
Here's where the stealth comes into play. When in doubt, hide in the tall grass, right? You turned 36 this week! Oh my goodness! Happy belated birthday, Django! Congrats to you, my friend. 36 has never looked better. Hope you had a good birthday. Are you doing anything fun to celebrate, or have you done anything fun to celebrate already? It feels weird that they let you be a mage but are holding back the magicalness. Yeah, you'd think they'd start you off with a magic ability. I guess they're trying to show you all the different types of weapons, because one of the things that the game is touting is that you can kind of change classes or specialties at any time. Just because I made my background the Arcane Scholar doesn't mean I can't just pivot and become a warrior. They've talked about that sort of combat flexibility a lot, so I think that's what they're trying to do here, is be like, look, here are bows, here are swords, do all of the things, but I just want magic. You shopped for adult diapers because you hear bladder failure is close. I mean, hey, always good to be prepared, right? It's an interesting bow stance. Yeah, I don't think my girl's very proficient with a bow. Like I said, our backstory, you get to choose a backstory basically at the beginning of the game, and ours is Arcane Scholar. I'm basically a big nerd who was top of her class at Hogwarts, so I don't think I'm really used to martial combat, but hey, we finally got to level 2, which means I finally get my first magical ability. So you get to choose from a fighter ability, a ranger ability, or a wizard ability. We're going minor missiles. It costs 25 essence with a 10-second cooldown. Summons 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies. Oh, that's key. That's key right there. We've got homing missiles, yes. It deals large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. Yes, please. Gimme. Gimme! When you level up, you will be awarded ability points that can be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via the action radial with E or from quick slots. Abilities require essence to cast. Your essence meter is the purple bar below your health bar. Replenish essence by drinking essence potions or collecting purple essence fragments dropped by defeated enemies. Sick. Okay, love that. Love that a lot. One thing I still haven't figured out is, how to sheath my weapons? Never mind. No, that's changing my weapons. I was gonna say, never mind, I figured it out, but no, I didn't. There's gotta be a sheath weapons button, so I'm not just like walking around with my sword out. Hang on. Keyboard. Sprint, jump, strafe. Sheath weapons is T. No wonder I didn't figure it out. I never thought to press T. Okay. T for Tallara. Let's go. I get to play this game for free because I use one of my friend's Game Pass. Nice. Yeah, that's a really awesome thing about this game being developed or published by Xbox Game Studios is it is day one on Game Pass. So you can either pay extra to play in the advanced access right now, or you can wait till Tuesday, and it is day one on Game Pass on launch day. T to put weapons away? How fancy. Yeah, it's not a button I ever would have thought to use, but anyway. Alright, we know that awful lady's boat is parked around here somewhere, so I guess we're just gonna walk to the other side of the island and try to find it. On the way, what do we have here? A mage. Ooh, there we go. Finally, we're getting some good shit. We got the common wand.
Hope you do better with that grimoire than he did.
Yeah, hopefully. Wands cast homing projectiles very quickly at enemies up to medium range. However, they have low block efficiency, incurring a moderately high stamina cost when blocking. Yeah, I'm not gonna block anyone with my wand. Also got an essence potion, Arak, which is an alcoholic drink. Sure, let's knock that back. It's been a hell of a day. And then we've got the common grimoire of elements. Grimoires enable a variety of spells to be cast or unlocked in the wizard ability tree. They can only be equipped in your offhand. Okay. So each grimoire, I guess, gives you different spells. So the common wand just does physical damage. Wands are used to focus the wielder's soul and produce blasts of arcane energy. Cut from an ancient tree that grows near an Adra pillar. A wooden wand is later carved and prepared by monks and scholars. Cool. And then we've got the common grimoire of elements, which gives us a ton of different spells. Holy moly. Gives us Fan of Flames, Chill Blades, Jolting Touch, and Arcane Veil. This grimoire feels warm to the touch and causes one's hair to stand on end. The writing and diagrams explain in detail how one can channel their soul to harness the elements of the natural world. Cool, so while we have that equipped, we can, I think, my understanding right now, it may be an incorrect understanding, but my understanding at present is we can use all the abilities in the grimoire. If we unequip the grimoire, we can't use the abilities anymore, but there's some way to learn the abilities permanently such that you can use them grimoire or not, so I think that's how it works. Guess we'll figure it out here. We've equipped a grimoire. Hold right mouse and press 1, 2, 3, 4 to cast a spell. Oh, okay, yeah. So the spells I know are on my hotbar, but my grimoire spells you have to access like this. That's really cool. Okay. It took a minute, but I'm finally all maged up. Look at this. Look at our magical text. Look at my little wand. Let's go. I am ready to live out my wizard fantasy. All right. All right. Yo, that was sick. Oh my god. Not that I ever doubted that I made the wrong decision by deciding to pursue the path of the mage, but that just solidified it for me. That was freaking awesome. You already have Dumbledore's wand. Damn.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna do it.
Flashy choice, I suppose.
Flashy is my middle name. Watch this. That didn't do as much damage as I hoped it would. Okay. The long and short of it is, apparently I was top of my class at Hogwarts, but I'm still the weakest wizard ever. I guess I only studied theory. So, unfortunately, I couldn't just, like, fry them where they stood. This is cool, though. This is pretty freaking cool. And there's conveniently a lot of lizard people here for us to try out our new spells on. Ah! Yeah, I'm putting up this magical barrier. Yep. I don't know if you guys have like a class that you normally play in games. Like, are you normally a warrior? Are you normally a rogue? But I always choose wizard whenever I can. I don't know. I guess I just have an affinity for magic, and it's something you obviously can't do in real life, and I think it makes it even more exciting. I always go wizard whenever I can, and seeing all this cool magic makes me think that I definitely made the right choice. That was so sick. Hi, Tara. Tara says rogue. Okay, you're a rogue main. Nice. Nice. Janko's also rogues. Ash is also rogue. Oh, damn. We got the rogue brigade in chat. Nice. I guess you guys are better at stealth than me, because that's why I throw fireballs at things. I'm not good at sneaking. Alright, we got rid of all the lizard people. I always want to play mage, but I always end up sliding into big two-hand axe territory. I mean, hey, you can't go wrong with a big two-handed axe, right?
Maybe nobody knows.
We were making the joke earlier that I'm a wizard to start, but God knows I'll end up as a stealth archer if this is anything like another popular game we all know and love, right? Kirky says, I like to be a witch hunter where possible, paladin otherwise, or a cleric for memes. I only play things that let me shoot things from a perch above them where they can't reach me, so rogue. Also, hang on. Someone's alive. I just heard someone say something. Is there a quick save button? We should know that too. Quick save. Quick save is F5. Perfect. Oh yeah. Someone's alive. Hi.
Hey, listen.
Are you friend or foe? Oh, it's one of the guards. They should be friends.
You can't kill me.
Wait a minute.
No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Okay, so now I get why that smuggler was scared of my face. Interesting. This soul plague that is causing people to go crazy and murder each other? It's presenting a lot like what my god-like appearance looks like.
You're nothing like him. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
See, this is why Garrick's the best. He's got my back. When I start to doubt myself, Garrick's like, no, you're a godborn. Stay sexy. And I'm like, thank you, Garrick. This is why you're my favorite fluffy friend. Whoa, who let Cookie Monster out? Yeah, I have one friend in this game, and he's the cutest, fuzziest little man, and I love him. Let's see if we can talk him down, shall we? Let's just talk. Can we do that?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You tread in the orchard.
Huh? The orchard? God, that is some nasty growths on his face. Like, I hate to judge, but can you... Oh, it's giving Last of Us. I'm scared this guy's gonna turn into a clicker at any minute. Barney says, I had to think about what type of character I usually pick, but it's usually the one that lets me use cool swords to smash people's faces with. All right, we've got a warrior here. I love it. Guys, we would make a very balanced party by the sounds of it. We got some rogues, we got some warriors. Kirky can be our cleric. I'll be the wizard. He just needs a little hydrocortisone cream. You're right. I can't blame him. It's a hard time of year. Skin is very dry. It's winter. My man's is just out of his usual cream. We'll help him out, right? It's definitely not the cordyceps taking over. Hey, sir. Who killed the other soldiers? Was that maybe you?
No. hens hunting foxes. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
Trespassers!
This man is certifiably delusional. This is no unease of the mind, however. I am tapping into my arcane scholar roots, and I suspect dark magic is at work.
Hypocrites! They bring the night and call it cleansing flame. And you return death to us.
Forget it. They're not listening.
What are you doing here?
Dunno. Thought I'd find my boat and escape. Then I thought, no. You left me to die. Why should you get to live?
If I have to kill you, I will, honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna mince words. You've rubbed me the wrong way since the very beginning. Kindness and courtesy goes a long way in my books, and you straight up were just horrible to me from the start. So, you know what? It's about time I started to flex those diplomatic immunity muscles.
We'll see about that.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
All right, we are now fighting our first boss fight against Stedman Ralk and our good friend over here, Alora. I don't know how she got out of her cell, but she's gonna wish she stayed in there because we just torched her alive. All right, down goes one racist bitch. Now for the certifiably delusional man. She is extra crispy. Oh my god. Okay, this is fun, guys. Again, I know we're so early in, I don't want to be making sweeping judgments or anything, but so far this combat is fun, especially as a mage anyway. I'm having the time of my life here. We are using all of the elemental powers. Mr. Fuzzy is backing us up with some melee. He's trying to tank. He's not very good at it. Ooh. Who doesn't love lightning hands? Nice. Good job, Mr. Fuzzy. I mean, Garrick.
Noble who bought his commission.
Unlimited power. She talked a lot of smack for someone that went down in 2 seconds flat. Alright, on Stedman Ralk, there's a senior officer's reprimand. Ooh, interesting. Spill the tea. Stedman Ralk, yesterday I caught word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Signed, Commander Hilden Vintebrad. Wow. He was desperate to desert 3 times in 1 month. My guy gave it his best shot. I asked for Alora. This is all that's left of her. Extra crispy is right. Let's take her 6 silver pfennings, her common pistol. Oh, interesting. There are guns in this universe. Thanks for the boat and the loot, loser. We've got a health potion. And we've got a note. Elora, unable to find a proper writing instrument, has resorted to finger-scrawling the message in ash instead. To the crew, if you find this note on me, it means I'm dead. Sorry, Merc, I won't be paying you back. Lou, I hope you get far away from here. On the off chance I didn't die to the plague or some Zarip, you'll know who did it. When you find the bastards, give them a good stick from me. Alright, well, so ends the story of Elora. She lived and died an asshole. We also finished fighting our first boss, and now there's a mega chest for us to loot. Or it's a sarcophagus, actually. There's guns! Parry this, you whiz nerd. Let me guess, Meerkat's ideal loadout involves guns? We shall exact Emperor's justice with this gun we found. I mean, I gotta be honest, I gotta at least equip it, right? And see what it's all about. The common pistol. Flintlock pistols are favored. I'm trying to read the description. Flintlock pistols are favored by swashbucklers and mercenaries alike. Powerful short-range weapons, they are often paired with a sword or secondary pistol to account for the reload times and tendency to misfire. The flint must be replaced and the lock mechanism cleaned of black powder from time to time, but otherwise little maintenance is required. Okay, you gotta reload with every shot. So pairing with a sword probably does make sense. But hey, why don't we make this our offhand? You can have 2 loadouts. One of my loadouts, Harry Potter. Other loadout, Jack Sparrow. Wait, I don't get it. How do I... Oh. Because it's in my other hand, it used a different button. It's an unrealistically fast reload for a flintlock, though, is it? I don't know much about guns. I'm Canadian, remember? Yeah, what do we have over here? A little secret area. Notes on the Godless. Torn from the field notebook of Jada Tender, captain of the Adarian Expedition Corps. Also, I should let you guys know, if you've never seen a playthrough of a fantasy RPG with me before, I am the type of player who reads everything. I love lore. I love reading stuff. I'm a big nerd when it comes to fantasy RPGs, or RPGs in general, but especially fantasy RPGs, because I find fantasy RPGs are the best at world building. And a lot of times you don't get to appreciate this beautiful big world that is created unless you do the homework, essentially, and read all these things. So hopefully that's good with you guys. Just think about it as little story times sort of interspersed here and there. You can kick back and I'll read you some lore of the game world. Tiff reads stuff so I don't have to, says Noella. There you go. That's one way to look at it, right? Hey Malice, those old guns should take roughly 3 business days to reload. Alright, the expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I'm no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we've seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect a maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Andra, and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowayne, too, they should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land, and I have never explored a corner of Aora that did not recognize the centrality of Barith to the cycles of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died, as all kith do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves. They bathed. They made clothing and baskets and pots, so many beautiful pots that only a people who recognized and valued beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always toward the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and potsherds I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island's soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Huh. Can you imagine being so mystified that people don't worship God? I guess it's a little different when, like, gods are literally proven to be real. Which is the case in this universe, but those people were taking it so seriously that these people didn't have a religion. Which I find kind of funny. There's a slight chance due to watching this stream, my in-head voice when playing this is going to be Tiff. Hopefully it's a good thing. Hopefully you think my voice is, like, soothing and, you know, not annoying. Oh. Is it just me, or does this look like something I could totally burn? That is a A red herring if I've ever seen one. Wow. Okay. Guess we're not going that way, fuzzy guy. You like my voice? Oh, thank you. If God was real and gave me lightning hands, then I might consider being at least agnostic. Yeah, if believing in God gave me lightning hands, then let's just say I'd be a big believer.
Closer, we twine.
Huh. This is the second time we've come across one of these big pillars of Adra, and the second time a mysterious voice has spoken to us, so you'd have to think those two things are related. You like my voice too? Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's eat some random mushrooms that we found on the ground, because God knows there's nothing dangerous that could come of that. And now, I feel like we've got to be getting closer to the boat.
Boat! There it is.
Wow, she wasn't lying about one thing in her life.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
Don't question it. Get on.
You find the wind, I'll trim the sails. Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I love that Garrick believes in me. Like, I only just met this beautiful fuzzy man, and he's already, like, the ultimate wingman. He has got my back. He is hyping me up. I love you, Garrick. However, it's neither curse nor illness, I don't think. The first step is to identify the cause.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you. Now hurry! The wind's picking up. Onward to Paradise.
Everyone deserves to have a friend like Garrick. He is fantastic. Alright, so I guess we're done on Tutorial Island now, if you want to call it that, and we're headed to Paradise, the basically capital city of these wild lands.
Paradise. There's a sight for sore eyes.
So this is how the Empire has tried to make a foothold in these wild lands, is by essentially occupying this town. And by the sounds of what we heard from Elora, obviously not a lot of people are happy about that, but regardless, we should see some allies here, hopefully. And looks like a pretty big city, actually, so let's go wave around my Imperial credentials, shall we?
Final warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial envoy.
Well,
And she's late.
you're looking right at her, Militia Captain
Probably died at sea.
Sinric.
Good riddance.
Actually, this is really awkward. I'm the Imperial envoy?
Oh, you are?
Nice.
Maybe all humans are assholes in this
I meant
world,
to
says
provide
Bonnie.
A slip of the tongue.
Maybe.
Can we start over? Name's Sinric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
So... gorgeous? Elegant? Authoritative?
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is the claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Wait! This guy, Kai! Garrus! That is 100% his voice actor, Ash. Good ear. That is a familiar voice. A loved voice. I believe Kai is the same voice actor as Garrus from Mass Effect, which is a good catch. He looks like he can do some calibrations. Yeah, so obviously, as you can see already, we've got some very interesting races of people in this universe. We've got cute fuzzy people. We've got sort of fish people. Humans, boo. Elves, and I'm sure we'll see lots of others as well, but always cool to see all kinds of different fantasy races. It's one of the reasons why I love fantasy RPGs, because usually they have fun worlds full of fun people just like this. Malice is godlike. So is this the Pillars of Eternity world? Yes, it is. That's one reason why I've been so excited. I mean, I love Obsidian and I love fantasy RPGs, so I was excited right there. But I also really loved Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. So Avowed is set in the same world. It's standalone. You don't need to have played the other games to have played it. But it is set in that universe, which is kind of cool. Hey, Tayo, how are you? Indeed, it be Brandon Keener, aka my boy Garrus. That's fine. Humans, no matter the media, so great at opening their mouth and inserting ass. I know I'm not here often anymore, but this game is like made for you. Truly. Now, this has been one of my most anticipated games. It was supposed to come out last year. It was one of my most anticipated games of 2024, and then it got pushed into 2025, but I've been really, really looking forward to this one, and I know we're only early in, we're only 2 hours in, so I don't want to make any snap judgments, but from what I've seen so far, I'm loving it. Noella says, also, accessibility question. I think you already answered, but I was busy trying to half set up the printer. Is it solely first-person view, or can you take it off of first-person view? So my understanding is that you can play third-person as well, a la Skyrim or Fallout. You have the option to do first or third-person. I have not figured out how to switch between perspectives yet, but I'm pretty sure you can. I'm going to go and try to con my brain into sleeping. Of course, Kirky. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for being so kind and generous, as always, with those gifted subs earlier. I appreciate it. It was good to see you. Right. Okay, so he was telling me about their leader. Apparently the Clavager, the Paradisian equivalent to a governor, and the person we're supposed to meet from the Adiran Empire are both out of town? Okay, but I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Sounds like I'll have to find the ambassador then.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the Clavager. How's about we partner up?
Excellent. You can be the brawn to my brains.
See, Cynric, I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the Envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
So one thing that I love about this game so far, for anyone else who's just coming in, as a big lore nerd, you'll see in the dialogue that there's words that are highlighted. So you can at any time hit F, and it'll give you lore about those terms. So, like, what is the Falsen Heelguard? It's an Adiran ambassador dispatched to the living lands on a mission of peace and mutual cooperation. Okay, so that's the ambassador's name. His headquarters are located at the embassy in the city of Paradis. And then the Steel Garrote is an order of paladins fiercely devoted to Wodica, goddess of law and discipline. Known for their cruelty and determination, the Steel Garrote will stop at nothing to hunt down oathbreakers, deserters, and heretics. Okay, great. Led by Inquisitor Laudwin. They sound good. And then we also heard mention of the Pargrin, who are a subculture of the Aptopo, aka mountain dwarves, known as keen explorers and faithful defenders of their traditions. They settled in the Living Lands centuries ago, forging a new homeland in the region of Gallowayne's Tusks. Okay, so we got a lot of people and factions to get straight. But before I head out, what's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
What are they doing here?
You tell me, envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
Tell me how you really feel about my empire. The situation here must be dire if the Garot's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
I've never met one in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garot? Speaking of the Steel Garot, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Maybe both. Great. Something to look forward to, I guess.
They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Okay. Any idea what she wants with me?
That's none of my business, and let's keep it that way.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Okay. Something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
And we've got a new companion. Welcome Kai, a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Rawatayan. I know I'm butchering a lot of these words, so bear with me here. Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the Living Lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Nice. So he uses a sword and a gun. Cool. Welcome to the crew.
To be on dry land after that voyage.
You could say that,
Come
yeah.
on, let's get you some fresh air.
So I've got 2 blue friends now? No, wait! Mr. Fuzzy isn't coming with me?
Stench. Someone needs it.
Garrick, why aren't you coming with me?
Suppose this is where I leave you then.
No!
I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you
I
did.
thought we were going to be friends till the end. What are you going to do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
I mean, that's fair. You deserve one, but I'm going to miss you. Anything I should look out for in Paradise?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Yeah, I figured that out already. Where would I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Well, they didn't really take me, but... let's learn more about the Living Lands. They're a vast island home to wild ecosystems and undiscovered mysteries. Settlers from across Aora come in search of fortune, adventure, and prosperity. Global powers view the Living Lands as the gateway to the east, a ripe prospect for future expansion. Alright, well, goodbye, Garrick, and good luck. I miss you already. Garrick was the best. He's cute, he's fuzzy, he always had my back. He was always gassing me up. I'm really sad to say goodbye to Garrick. I thought I was gonna have 2 blue friends. Aww.
Same to you.
Bye.
You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. We love Garrick. Ugh, well that's sad. Sorry, bud, but like, I don't know if you can live up to the high bar set by my first blue friend. No, this is okay, but when you weren't looking, he was always wearing your shoes and using them to step in muddy puddles. What? Garrick would never do that to me. My fully grown gizmo, don't go. I literally miss him already. I am so sad. Alright, we have unlocked fast travel.
Brunnen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Thank you.
City's getting crowded. Pretty soon.
So yeah, it seems like not everyone's happy about the Empire's presence here in Paradise. Hi, who are you?
What are you looking at?
You flipping your knife around like someone cool.
Watch where you're going.
Okay, Jesus, they're not very friendly.
Now, would we?
Let's just go find the embassy, I guess. Stores. Oh, this is the militia captain.
Don't let the name fool you. The Strangle Route used to be a nice place.
What do you mean by used? Alright, I guess this is when the game opens up. I'm suddenly hit by merchants and side quests and... Alright, before we go to the merchant, we should look at my armor. Is there any way to, like, compare? That would be a lot easier. Okay, this is definitely better. The robe. And then deerskin boots and deerskin gloves. Okay.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Okay, let's see what you have for sale. And by that, I want you to buy my stuff. Please, I've got 2 bows. I don't need 2. I'll just keep 1. I'll keep that. Sell that. And this and this. And this. Nice. We've got $604 dollars, which I don't know if that's a lot, but I mean, it's enough for me to buy anything at this guy's store, so fortunately, it looks like he just sells common stuff that's not really useful. So that's it for now. What about you? Do you sell anything good?
The Living Lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
Maybe.
Heading out to the wilds?
Malice says, so, I'm guessing we're unable to wear hats?
Kai.
Perhaps, yes.
Throw your face around here again.
Also, oh damn.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
Kai, you've got a reputation.
No. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Damn, what's the tea there? Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
Aww.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Well, anyway, all that aside, let's see what we have for sale. Okay, so she sells, ooh. She sells good stuff, actually. Treasure map? Yes. Intimidating feline codpiece. My husband spent a fortune on this Stelgare codpiece to spice things up in the bedroom. Hang on, what's a codpiece? To Google. It's a triangular piece of fabric worn to cover the crotch of men's pants. Okay, interesting. It's think Packer, but for men of ye old times. Anyway, apparently the guy's dead now on account of a weak heart, and his wife wants nothing to do with the tasteless though brutally effective garment. What? I'm going on a treasure hunt for ye old wiener protector? That's hilarious. Alright. Well, see what we can do, I guess. One thing I'm already noticing that I really wish I could do is compare. Because I'm like, is this stuff good? I don't know. I can't compare it to what I'm wearing, can I? I mean, I can, but I've got to do this, which is annoying as hell. 5% damage reduction, 2 additional damage. Oh, hang on. It doesn't compare, but what it does is it shows the change. Okay, that's helpful at least. Most cod pieces were so that those of affluent status could state that they were rich in the family jewels, because they were rich enough to afford fancily stuffed, embroidered, and very filled cod pieces. Often it was hard to tell if a rich man of ye old was packing in that department due to the fashions of the time. There you have it, folks. I have learned so much. Okay, it's not comparing these, though. Yeah, that might make things hard, that I can't openly compare stuff. Alright.
What harm could some new armor do?
At least we got a treasure map, and then what do you have?
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat.
What about a
And I
codpiece?
promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Walter told you.
Yeah, Walter warned me about you.
I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
What happened to break up your marriage?
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Wow, this place is so spicy. I've been in Paradise for 2 minutes and we're already caught up in the middle of marital squabbles. Alright, what do you sell? Food and potions. I will hold off for now.
That pretty face. Armor and shields.
Raise his hand. Can I say something diabolical about this merchant? This merchant? Dagerda? Yeah, hit us. What diabolical nonsense do you got to say about Dagerda? I'm excited. Let's hear it. I want her to bite me while I show her the good time her husband cannot. Damn, Noella going in.
Jeez,
Okay.
How hard is it to answer a question?
Tell us how you really feel.
Trifle with souls.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
What the hell's going on here?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
What's a watcher? Watchers are rare individuals blessed or cursed with the ability to interact with the dead and see into the realm between life and death. Some watchers are driven mad by their gift, while others struggle to live normal lives. Surely there's an address registry in the city archives you could consult?
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
The lizard people? Zorips are reptilian humanoids who settle in the wild parts of Eora. They are known for worshipping creatures larger than themselves, example, dragons or ogres, but in the absence of a leader will bide their time until one is found. Fiercely territorial, they will attack anyone who crosses into their land or threatens their tribe. Hold on, why would Zorips invade your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
What happened to your plants?
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
The souls of plants and kith are made of the same essence. Maybe your plants died of the plague.
Gods. Is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse.
Most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
I mean, I can see what I can do about those Zorips.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Understood. You won't have to worry much longer.
Never thought I'd miss that dingy little place.
Alright. Time to go kill some random lizard men. Can I take these apples? Nice. Free apples, let's go. We talked to that girl for 3 minutes and got keys to her house? Yeah, she's real trusting, isn't she? Yay, free house! I mean, there's also just money lying around, so this is a really weird spot.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen. You might be
Seems like there's a lot of tension in this city, isn't there? Alright, let's go see if we can find that lady's cabin, I guess. We can stop in to see the ambassador later. Ah, this is cool. What do we have over here? Party camp. Ivona's Threshold Party Camp. You can set up party camp at large age or waystones found throughout the Living Lands. What does that mean? Oh, Avowed Premium Edition allowed me to change companion outfits. Oh, you literally can just set up a little camp. Interesting. The exclamation point icon displayed above companion's head or next to their name indicates they have something they wish to talk to you about at party camp. Apparently I have unspent companion ability points too. Companion ability tree contains the abilities of your recruited companions. When your companions level up, you'll be able to spend companion ability points to purchase or upgrade their abilities. Okay. So he can learn Fire and Ice, Unbending Defense, Leap of Daring, Second Wind. I feel like we should do Second Wind. When Kai's health is reduced to 0, he revives himself by restoring 50% of his maximum health. The longer he's alive, the more he can tank for me, so... Seems good. Oh my god, wow! It is so pretty! Look at the night sky! I enjoy the green in this city. Yeah, it's really cool. Everything so far is just
After your voyage, it
so
must be
pretty.
nice to spend the night on dry land.
Definitely.
Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing.
Not me, I
As long
get
as I've got my
seasick.
feet facing the bow, that is. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Yeah, I'm fancy. I'm actually an accomplished scholar of the arcane. The Emperor often turns to me with questions that lack easy answers.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails?
I mean, hardly. I like to complement my research with experience. How'd you think I learned how to cast fireballs?
The Living Lands won't disappoint in that regard. Though the experiences on offer here had been the end of plenty of intrepid sorts. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands.
Yeah, as sad as I am to lose our sweet fuzzy friend, if we did have to get a new companion, I'm down with Kai because his voice is very soothing. Ash says, if there's a voice that makes me gay, this is one of them voices. I mean, I'm not going to tell him exactly why I'm here. We may as well keep a few cards close to our chest. I don't even know this man. I'd rather talk about why you're helping me.
Besides curiosity as to why a foreign scholar was sent to the frontier, I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Claviger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge.
What's known about the Dream Scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
Well, that lines up with the behavior of the soldiers back in that tower, so I guess Dream Scourge was indeed the cause. I don't know how it starts, but I've certainly seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I mean, I'd heard that the Living Lands were a lawless frontier, so maybe a little order and stability are needed.
Don't get me wrong, we have had a welcome reprieve from the usual muggings and murders since your country folk started arriving en masse. But I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I mean, I want to help. I'm gonna stop the Dream Scourge one way or another.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in.
Thanks.
I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking.
I think you might have
It's good to
low-key
be part of the
insulted
squad
me,
again.
but anyway, good to meet you,
Even
Kai.
if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Pardis while we're chatting here?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other.
Ew.
Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
He's really selling Paradis as a tourist destination, isn't he? You don't seem to think much of Paradis or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
You should really be a tourism advisor for the Living Lands. If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
Chaos and desperation, in other words. No, I'll say, what was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Rawatai, that's how you pronounce it. It's a nation east of the Living Lands, settled long ago by Almoa fleeing the Deadfire Archipelago. The kingdom is known for its military strength and adherence to nationalistic identity. Oh, interesting. Until the Dream Scourge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Yeah, I mean, I did just get here. I hate that people are treating me the way that they are, but anyway. Why is the Soul Plague called the Dream Scourge anyway, do you know?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body.
Great.
So Dream Scourge.
Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
All right, well, I've got some questions about you.
Ask away.
When did you come to Pardis?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, Looking for a change.
Change from what?
I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
Sounds nice. No, I'm gonna say you still haven't told me why you left.
You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
Sorry.
Don't be. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. What'd you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
What's that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds pretty familiar to this empire you like to complain about.
To add, they're bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier?
Exactly.
Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
Fair enough. Then what did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
Interesting. Desertion is a serious crime in the Rawatayan Navy, isn't it?
That's why I never returned home. There were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Yeah, I think these people, the Rawatayans, all have the pointy teeth, because the girl that you were talking about earlier, Noella, that you liked, she was the same race as him, I think. She just had different coloring. It looked like she had similar skin, so it must be the sort of scaly skin and pointy teeths that are characteristics of their race. Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
It's good advice, thanks.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
So you're originally from Rawatai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
I'd say it's your exquisite skull ridge.
I usually hear that from someone who's enjoyed the height or position to fully appreciate it. But I'll never turn down a compliment. As rare as we are in many parts of the world, it's nice to be appreciated as something other than a magnificent bruiser.
Why leave Rawatai? No, he already told me that. We have a Maua and Adair too, you know.
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amaua bodyguard or mercenary.
Oh, apparently. I've been to Rawatai. I remember near constant storms.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms, battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Sounds like an unpleasant place to live.
Then it won't surprise you that many leave. And not just because of the hardships. The land can't support everyone. Not that we don't do our damnedest to beat it into shape. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities.
Coral
For all our
masons. I bet
shortage
that's
of fertile
really
soil,
cool.
Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, Rauatai's prosperity has become the envy of the other old empires.
It's been hard won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
What do you mean about training together?
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
I mean, you could teach me a little bit of everything. I'm a fast learner.
I've noticed.
What does that mean?
That's it. You got the hang of
You
it.
did a little training
I
here?
look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow.
What does that do?
In the meantime, get some rest.
Does it like buff my stats or something? 'Cause that would be sick. Yes! Kai's training gave me +1 might and +1 constitution. Sick! Alright. Talking to your companions literally pays off. Totem Shrine. You can display collected totems and totem fragments at the Totem Shrine in Party Camp. Interesting. Totems will provide powerful effects while they're active. Enchanting Station. Unique weapons can have their primary enchantment further improved or augmented at the Enchanting Station in Party Camp. Workbench. You can upgrade weapons and armor at the workbench. Cool. Oh, you can do tons of stuff. You can store items in the party stash. Okay. So camp is really important. Let's see about upgrading items. Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. In order to upgrade, you must have enough upgrade materials of the corresponding type and quality. You may also combine upgrade materials to create those of higher quality. Materials come in numerous types. Weapon materials, armor materials, universal herbs, Audra, and enchanting materials. So I don't have enough materials to upgrade literally anything, but let's start somewhere, right? And then we can also craft if we had the plans, I guess. Okay, cool. So that's that. Stash, main camp tent. Oh, this is where you get outfits. And that's it. Okay, cool. Lots of cool stuff at camp. Guess we'll rest and exit. Yeah, back to what we were doing. We're gonna go help that lady clear out the lizards living in her house. Talk about getting distracted, right?
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Don't worry, that's why I have my magical spellbook. Alright, I think I see her house right over there. Welcome to the
Beautiful
Fractured
view
Shore.
from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Yep, we'll try not to fall. Yeah, I just hit F5, thanks Ash and Nightbot for the reminder. Alright, yeah, there's the house. I don't see any lizards. Oh, I spoke way too soon. I see the lizards.
Quiet as the depths.
I see the lizards.
Zara. They may be smart, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
On your right.
Burn the lizards! Then freeze the lizards! Then shock the lizards! Poor lizards. Yeah, combat is so fun. I really like combat so far. That's an early standout to me. Is that it? Nope. You remember the lizards dudes from PoE? Malice, you're a fellow PoE fan, hey? I feel like not a lot of people have played Pillars of Eternity, but I absolutely loved Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, so it was one of the reasons why I was so excited for Avowed, is getting to return to that world. I like the way that you seem to pull the magic from the book. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Ooh, we got a throwable. Press and hold Q to throw your equipped throwable. Cool. It's got a Zorup tongue, which is apparently an enchanting material. I don't know, did we kill all of them? Or are there more in the house? Oh, damn. Girl, you gotta fix your bridge. That is a liability right there. Girlie is gonna get sued the next time the mailman tries to deliver at her house.
This is Dehangen's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now.
Not for long. Dehangen's cottage. We have the key, and then here are the Zorups. I only played Pillars of Eternity 1. The world is complicated from what I can remember. Yeah, they've definitely created quite a unique and in-depth world here in this universe. It's something that I really like. Pillars of Eternity 2, in my opinion, was even better than 1. It was one of those perhaps rare instances where the sequel was even better than the main game. I would totally recommend it. Crude wall painting. What the heck? Why did they draw this painting of the lizards dancing with the lady?
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see?
I mean, that's what I see, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like it's enchanted.
You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
Did they come here trying to be friends with her and the message got misconstrued and they ended up taking her house? We need explosive damage to blow open that wall. Which I don't know if we have. Okay. This was a cute house before they, like, graffitied it. Hengen's journal. It happened again. When I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard that same scratching, and sure enough, the Zarup was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. Oh, I think they did want to be her friends. What the heck? What does it want? Do Zorups always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table and the Zorup is there and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zarup and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about a Zorup. What do you make of that?
Well, Dehangen's the only one who can make sense of it. We should talk to her.
Interesting indeed. We're gonna steal her money while we're here because I gotta pay myself somehow, right? For inconveniencing myself enough to come all the way out here. There's only a couple of Zorups actually inside the house. And other than trashing the place and doing some graffiti, I don't know. I don't know if they actually meant to Hengen any harm. I think they maybe might have wanted to be her friend. On Soul Twins, a treatise. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during the cycle of reincarnation. Whether a minuscule fraction of a soul's essence is ground away by the forces of entropy, or the majority of it is lost to the beyond, no soul survives a journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into two even halves. each of which then inhabits a different creature upon the soul's return to Eora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729 AI. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that follows is agonizingly dull and difficult to parse. That's interesting. So as I was saying earlier, reincarnation is an accepted fact of this universe. Everyone is reincarnated at some point. All souls go back to the wheel. But the thought that a soul could split in two and then you could come back as two people? Soul twins? That's rather cool. Alright, I think we've done all we need to do here at Tehengen's cottage. Oh, what do we have over here? A dead Zorip, and we can steal its tongue for alchemical purposes. And a spoiled apple, which I'm not gonna take. Because I don't want food poisoning. Who or what are you? Wait.
What's that Zark doing out here all by himself?
I'm so glad I didn't attack it. You can see I had my wand at the ready, and then I noticed that my little indicator didn't turn red, so at the last second I was like, wait, is it an ally? And I think it is. Hi, can you talk? You're also way bigger than the lizards we fought earlier, and I like your armor. Inquisitive chittering. Okay, perhaps you can't talk.
A friendly Zarup. Don't see that every day.
Seriously, I'm glad I held back on spamming a spell. Let's see if we can imitate the Zarup's noises. That always works. I like to talk to Muffin and meows. Meow, 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 meow. She always understands what I'm saying. Bewildered chittering. He's like, the fuck are you doing? Point to yourself. Do you understand us? Skeptical chittering. I like that we can at least infer emotions and tone from the chittering.
But it definitely answered you.
You think? Okay. I'll take that as a yes, but let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near Tehengen's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
Maybe. Yeah, we need to go ask Tehengen about this. Because now this is really suspicious. There were drawings in the house of Zorups being friends with a human or with an elf. And then there's a humanoid one nearby? Well, before we go back to town, let's see if we can find any good loot around here. Found a boat. Oh. It's a big wave. Seriously, a boat but no loot? Oh, no wait. Loot! And a faded note. I made it to Dawnshore only to find that the old landing point is infested with Zorups. These little monsters would surely attack me on sight, and the boat is too damaged to sail elsewhere. Supplies are low. I can't take on that many Zorups on my own. I'd rather face a slow, hungry death than a violent one at the end of those lizards' spears. If this is the last thing I write, whoever is reading this, please remember me. Being forgotten terrifies me far more than death ever could. Signed, Lucen Fraga. That is sad. Lucen decided to starve to death down here rather than, like, at least try to sneak by the Zorups? I get it. Being stabbed to death would suck, but I think starving to death potentially would suck more. Yeah. I don't know about that. And again, she didn't even try to, like, sneak by or avoid. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ow.
Behind you.
Well, we can kill the Zorups now in their memory, at the very least. There's a lot of Zorups around here. Alright, let's get back to town. I should be able to fast travel. Map screen shows topographical maps of the regions of the Living Lands and their settlements. Exploring the Living Lands will gradually fill out your map screen with more geographic detail in the areas you've traversed. It'll also mark points of interest and other details like quest stores, etc. Cool. So we should be able to fast travel back to Claviger's Landing so we can check in with our quest giver. The art on the loading screens is really nice. I like it. Great. Let's go tell Dehengen about what we found.
Well, please tell me I can go home now.
Yeah, I cleared out the Zarups. Your home is safe now.
And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to?
You mean the Zarup you wrote about in your journals?
You read my journal? Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
Sure. I mean, every day. Imposter syndrome, right?
That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half?
Interesting.
I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorup.
Well, now I'm glad we read that text out back. It's a soul twin phenomenon, but her soul twin is a Zorup. Animancy is the science and art of soul manipulation. Though popular in the Valian republics, animancy is widely considered controversial, heretical, and too dangerous to tolerate. Animancers are routinely hunted and driven out in many parts of Aora. So, that's amazing. You might be the only one in the world with a Zorup twin.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
What do you mean? Why don't you spend some time with the Zorup? Could be the only way you ever find peace. He seemed friendly enough. Maybe you can't understand each other right now, but like, he's your twin. Who cares if he's a lizard?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've heard of stranger soul twins than this, if you can believe it. You'll be fine.
How could anything be worse than a Zorup?
I mean, you want to hear the story about the Vithrak? I don't even know what a Vithrak is.
And they live to tell the tale? Maybe I do have a chance. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from...
No, this is... Okay, I get that they're mean and a little violent, but this feels so rude to the lizards. Like, it's not that bad. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We literally met her soul twin in the lizard body, and he was very chill and calm. He just, like, chirped at us. If he tried to murder us, like, okay, fine, I understand, but he seemed totally chill. He's just the lizard. I think the Zarups are cool, says Malice. There you go. We actually got a really great reward for that quest. It's a Vindictive Band, which is a unique ring. It has the ability called Lace Strike, where critical hits deal poison damage. Cool. We will absolutely equip that. Alright, well, the next time we're out around her house, we're going to have to see if she actually talks to her twin or not. In the meantime, we've got to go try to find the ambassador now. He was last seen headed to Strangleroot, which is to the northwest and past an old Pergrin wall.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such
Well,
things
you
in
don't
the
want to
area?
hear about the dick holder that I heard about.
I suppose so, actually.
That's a lost treasure, alright. Hey, chickens! Bark, bark. Alright, so we're actually heading back out that way, but rather than go that way, we're going this way. This is a big, like, very spread out town.
Letters won't turn up.
Oh, we got another quest. Hello.
Gilardi. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
Friend of yours?
But to meet you, What an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
There's a lot I don't know about myself.
A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Let me guess. Everything there wants to kill me?
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
Nope, haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
Okay, well, that doesn't bode well for him.
I'm not assuming the worst yet. I'm sure he's just indisposed.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
Ooh.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
You're just worried about his map? Don't you want me to bring him back? He doesn't even care. He's like, you find him dead, alive, I don't care. Just bring back that map. Alright, I'll keep my eye out for him.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him...
Just the map,
bring
yeah,
his
he
work
doesn't
to
care
my
about getting
shop
him back
in
safe.
Paradise, Idaho.
Priorities, am I right?
You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Okay, so this is the dispatch. Sansa, pleased to report I've made it to Usher's hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principi. Never again. Anyway, here now, set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradis is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. Alright. So he's in a cavern while he scouts the ruins of Usher's hand. Malice says, I hope the map's okay.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Yep. Alright. Whoa. That is a big shell. What the hell kind of creature did that come from? Looks like most of this town is actually built on top of old ruins. Everything has like sort of a ramshackle quality to it.
Before the locals realize how much good we're doing for them.
Realize? They're never gonna realize. Build another palisade just like the last. When this one
Alright, guess we're going outside. Whoa. Before we go anywhere, look at this cool old building.
Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Oh. This place? Okay, sure. Watermill. Of course. Zarips! They're everywhere, man. Alright. Luckily, they didn't put up too much of a fight.
Zarips must have been scavenging supplies, too.
I guess
Another
so.
win, but who's counting?
Wow, there's tons of stuff in here. Good recommendation, my friend. There's even a paradisant trout pie. Don't mind if I do. Now, how do I get up there to get that loot?
On the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Perfect. Reach it from outside, you say? Ooh. Potion. Ah, yes, there we go. In through the roof. Love it. There we go. Ah, there's the big treasure chest. That's what we were looking for. Inside, we've got 60 copper skates, 2 grenades, and 2 pelts. Nice. I guess we should be able to upgrade our equipment with that next time we're at camp. Honestly, the equipment we have now is so basic, I don't think it's even worth upgrading, but once we get some good stuff, you know, then we'll be back. If anything, after killing the bad Zarfs, we won't go hungry for a while. It'll be like charred newt, if you ask me. Can't say I've ever had it, but, you know. Letter to home. Dear Mother, every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the encroaching wilderness, but this place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of Wodica, we hold strong. The palisades are well defended, and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we will be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within the week, and with them relief. Know as you're reading this that sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. I love you, your darling son. Well, it looks like the letter was never sent, and this guard post is empty, so... R.I.P. to loving son. Oof. There's so many little ruins and stuff we can explore over here. I mean, there's still a lit lamp right there, so I guess it's maybe not as abandoned as I thought.
This used to be a good fishing spot. Until something started dragging people away.
That would probably ruin the appeal of fishing. Oh god, speaking of fishing. Young water beetles.
Beetles sink! Worse and rough!
Hey! Over here!
Whoa. He can jump. Okay, apparently those things dropped beetle shells, so I think that giant shell we saw over there must have been from one of these giant beetles. Those looked... I mean, they were big, but not as big as that shell we saw back there, so I think we're gonna keep our eyes out for potentially bigger beetles around here. Looks like people just, like, straight up abandoned this place. Like, this was a full fishing area. They left their equipment and everything. They were like, literally, fuck this. Something's dragging people away, I'm out. Which, I mean, like, I get it, but... Oh no, spiders? Seriously? I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Why does every RPG in existence have spiders? They all have spiders, they always do, and I don't understand why. Where are my dragons? Where are my goblins? Like, there doesn't need to be spiders. No one's like, you know what? I love fantasy art settings for spiders. It's mandatory? A note written in a careful hand, brief but scribed with excitement. My dear friend, the rumors are true. The cave you so blindly run towards is haunted or otherwise occupied by a creature of malefic intent. You may find abundant fishing, but you will more likely find your death. Pleading, your beloved Edda. Well, Edda was right, I guess. He certainly found his death. And, I think we found the cave.
Hope you don't mind spiders.
I do mind spiders, but now I'm curious. Ugh. The two consistent, spiders and fantasy racism. This is what you sign up for in high fantasy. And for some reason, I'm going against every instinct that's telling me to turn back and turn around, and we're going into the spider-infested cave because I'm an idiot. On the bright side, we did level up to level 3 at some point, meaning I can get a new ability. So we can learn some of our abilities from the grimoire to unlock them. Purchasing this wizard spell allows you to cast it without the need for a grimoire. Additionally, casting the purchased spell from a grimoire empowers it, casting it as if it were a rank higher. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I definitely want to do that. Let's do Fan of Flames. Rank 1. Cool. Is there an arachnophobia mode? Ooh, I never even thought about that. What would that be under, maybe? Game? A lot of games have arachnophobia modes now, which is so fantastic. Maybe accessibility? I don't see it. It could be worse. The spiders could be hands. Okay, touche. Touche. Unfortunately, I do not see any arachnophobia mode, so I think we just gotta man up and deal with it. Oh god. We've also got gross dripping, so... Already this is off to a great start, but you know what? We got loot, so maybe it is off to a great start. The things we do for loot. Give me all that shit. There's also a random fish in here. I don't know how a raw trout got in a cave, but... Anyway. So far, so good. No spiders. Nope. Spoke too soon. That's why I said so far. And then when I did that, it apparently summoned spiders. Great. Okay. On the bright side, the spiders are really weak, so...
Good spider.
We can get rid of them.
Where's my mark?
Kai, I need you to
Ready,
burn that.
aim.
Whoa. Nice. Eye of Rimgrind. Oh, it's a grenade. I mean, nothing sounds better to go with spiders than a good grenade, am I right? Ooh, we've also got a unique amulet. Alright, the spiders might be worth it after all. We've got the Steel Garrote Medallion. Gives you +1 resolve. Perfect. Alright, we'll take it. As long as you're gonna properly reward me for facing my fears in here. Then I think I can handle it, you know? It's when you give me spiders and no loot that I'm gonna get angry. This is a big cave. Okay. That looks terrifying. Let's go this way first. Except there's nothing over here, damn it, which means I need to go the terrifying way. Extra, damn it. No, wait, I can climb up here. Yeah. Yeah. You can do it, put your back into it, except I climbed all the way up here for nothing? Oh, no, wait. Nice. Looks like the sewers used to come down here. And we got some good loot hiding up. Alright, love that for us. Now, we've got to go the scary way. Need you to,
Here it comes.
burn those webs. Oh god, that looks like a long way down. How are we ever gonna get out of here? Geronimo! And I even missed the water, so I, like, broke my leg on the way down. Fantastic. Fantastic. This cave just has everything. Broken bones. Spiders. Feeling of being trapped and having no way out.
Aye, aye.
You want it, this cave's got it. But on the bright side, the cave does also have good loot, so... I'm not gonna complain too much. I might. If there's a giant spider in here, I'm just gonna complain some more, so... The glowing mushrooms are pretty cool, though. At least the cave's, like, kind of pretty. In a disgusting way. Oh no, did it see me?
Show my shot.
Die! Thankfully, I brought a flamethrower to the spider fight.
Another down.
I'm just worried if there's so many of these little tiny spiders that eventually there's gonna be a big spider. And again, I spoke too soon. I feel like every time I voice my fears aloud, they come true. I'm just gonna stop talking. No more commentary tonight. Oh god, what the hell is that? Nasib? No. 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 Throwing all of my grenades at it. Fire.
You're not looking so good.
I know! 'Cause you're not helping me. Okay, it's dead. Oh my god. That was disgusting. I knew there was going to be a giant one down here. We just got something called Nasip's Leg, which is a bounty trophy. The bounty master in Paradise will pay well for the completion of this bounty. Every now and then, this horrifically sized spider leg seems to twitch a little. Whether that's just your imagination or not is hard to determine. Okay, great. Good to know we came here. Oh my goodness! Travis!
Tiff, this is me begging. Don't forget to try Talos Principle 2. Great new games coming out and I worry you'll forget it. It hasn't sold well, but it's easily in my all-time top 5. I just hope you'll gift it forward if you like it as much as I think you will.
Oh, they cut you off, but I'll sub in. Anyway, hi! Long as fuck sub anniversary, 79 months. Travis, I'd say that's a long AF sub streak. Holy moly. Thank you so much, my friend. It is good to see you. I feel like it's been a while. Hope everything's well on your end. Thank you for that resub. And yes, Talos Principle 2, I know. I've got to make sure I get to it. I mean, that is high praise. Top 5 all time? That's very high praise. I've got to make sure I get to it, Travis. Thank you. I will. I promise. We actually played Talos Principle 1 here on stream. God, that was forever ago now. 2019, I want to say. So it has been a long time, but I remember really loving Talos Principle 1. And hearing that amazing recommendation on your behalf just makes me... Yeah, I've got to get to Talos Principle 2. You're absolutely right. Alright, we got some unique armor. It's highly coveted. Each has its own story, and each is enhanced with powerful enchantments. These armors all provide some combination of passive effects, stat increases, attribute buffs, distinct behaviors, and even new abilities. Whoa. Okay. And weapons and armor can be upgraded up to 3 times within their base quality tier. After that, they can be upgraded across quality tiers with the use of additional resources. Upgrading a unique item across quality tiers requires the use of Adra and its variants. As you progress, upgrading your unique weapons and armor will be crucial to your combat effectiveness. Okay, coming into this cave was hella worth it. As hesitant as I was... We're getting some good stuff. All right, so unfortunately, this unique armor that we picked up is heavy armor. It's plate armor, which is not good for us as a wizard build, unfortunately. We can learn a bit of lore, though. The Steel Garrote are a ruthless paladin order in the service of the goddess Wodaka. They are feared throughout Adir for their unwavering determination to punish oathbreakers. Though this armor bears the marks of combat with the monstrous Spider Queen that its owner fell prey to, it is no less effective for them. Blessed by the priests of Wodaka, this armor ensures the safety of its wearer by punishing those that dare to strike them decisively. When taking damage greater than 25% of your maximum health, your attacker receives 50% of the damage. Wow. It also gives +1 constitution. I would put that on in an instant, but this is the negative. -50 maximum stamina, which I don't necessarily care about, but -50 maximum essence, which is our mana, or MP. I kind of want to wear it, but at the same time I don't. I wish we could have found some unique, like, robes or something. Alright, I'm gonna hold off for now. But that is pretty good. Did we pick up anything else? Good, not really. Apparently I can eat some fruits to recover my mana. I just ate a bunch of cabbages. Oh, I'm gonna fart so much tonight. Alright. Oh, damn! Travis not only came in to flex with the 79-month sub, which I think is a big enough flex. Then he just dropped the big point flex? Okay, big spender! Let's go, 50,000 loonies. Where's Muffin? Muffin is not in here hanging out with me tonight. Isn't that rude? How dare she go do something else with her time? My favorite baby lawyer is like a senior associate now. It's crazy to think when me and Travis first met, I was in first year of law school. And now I've been practicing for 3.5 years, going on 4 years. So A, we're old, Travis, and B, it's crazy to think how far we've both come over the years. But things are good on my end. Thank you for asking. All is well. I got, you know, life is life. We've all got our own toils and troubles, but for the most part, things are well. I can't complain. Happy to be here streaming with all of you guys, as always. It is very, very cold in Canada right now, but we're surviving. We might not be thriving, but we're surviving. You know, we're getting through it. And whoa, we found some loot. We're checking out AVOWED, as you can see tonight, which is a game that's been on my radar for a very long time, so very happy to finally get a chance to check this game out. We just picked up the Ring of Slow Essence, which is sick. It slowly regenerates essence. Yep. I want that. Nice. Any other hidden loot here? I don't even know where we are. We just kind of popped out from that cave.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life. But it breeds resourcefulness.
Looks like someone was up here eating cheese and writing poetry? I don't know where they ended up, but they left the cheese behind. What I didn't know before we went into that big spider cave is apparently there was a bounty out on that mega spider. So whenever we're back in town, we can turn that in and get extra rewards, which is always nice. We got unique armor, we got lots of other good stuff. We completed a bounty. Look at me facing my fears. I'm just so glad we got well rewarded, you know? Bird. Rude. Rude. Oh, more loot. Damn. This is a good day to be an adventurer. We're picking up some good stuff. Alright, so I'm wondering, where do we turn in that bounty? No. 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 They're not gonna tell me where to turn in the bounty. It's just somewhere back in town, I guess. Okay. Well, should we go back there now? Like, if they're gonna give me good rewards, you know? Like, I kinda want to cash that in quickly. The bounty master in Paradise will pay well for the completion of the bounty. Oh, but we haven't been into Paradise proper yet. We just arrived in Claviger's Landing, which is just the dock sort of outside the city limits. We haven't been into Paradise proper, so that's why we have not identified the bounty master. Okay, well, if that's the case, we'll hold off. Let's continue what we were doing out here. First of all, I have not used any of our ability points, so we should probably do that. We're gonna go intellect and perception. Nice. And then we're gonna continue the main quest, which is we're looking for the Adiran ambassador. 7 years ago since me and Travis met. Like, yeah, time is a paradox. I say this all the time, especially when it comes to my streaming, because it feels like I haven't been streaming that long. Like, if you had to ask, I would say like 3 years. But at the same time, it also feels like I've been streaming forever because I can't remember a time where I didn't know you guys and this wasn't part of my routine. So it's a weird thing to wrap your mind around, that silly, silly concept called time. Silly time. Alright, what do we have here? Western Pargrin Wall Beacon. Fast travel's been unlocked. We've got dead bodies.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
No, the walls aren't standing very much anymore, are they? Someone took out these lizards, though. Oh, God. There's a lot of blood leading behind that door. What the hell is going on here? I don't think I can open it. You sound old. Welcome, friend. I was actually saying earlier, I stopped at the mall on my way home to grab some lunch. And there were kids everywhere. And the first thought I had was, why aren't they in school? And it was at that moment that I realized I'm old. If I had a lawn, I would be yelling at kids to get off of it. Was that a 2-tier outhouse? Yes, it is. It is a luxury outhouse. In all the time I've known Tiff, she's yet to teach me how to be a better student. My student days are long behind me, Noella, and even if they were still recent, I don't think I'm the one to ask about being a better student. I was definitely a bit of a slacker. I definitely did more drinking than studying. I don't know how I got through law school and came out all right on the other end. Gonna lurk? Yeah, of course. Lurk away, my friend. Thank you for that, that resub earlier. It's good to see you. And as I said, I will play Talos Principle 2. You have my word. Isn't drinking a course in law school? Yeah, I actually got an A+ in that course.
What am I hitting?
This guy, can you tank or something? Why are you letting the squishy mage take the bulk of this? Ah, I didn't mean to press whatever button I pressed. No, stop. I don't want to be here. Ah. Alright. Damn, I feel like this guy is low-key useless. I thought he was big and muscly and he was gonna be like our tank. And he just lets me get rocked every time, so I don't know. I'm not sold on this blue guy yet. I miss my old guy instead. Oh, love you, Travis. I really hope everything is going well, and it was good to see you. We should catch up sometime. It's been ages. I need to know what's going on in your life, and yes, we will be playing Talos 2, and I will obviously let you know when I'm gonna do that to make sure that you're here going through that journey with me. You need to watch your threat and let him take aggro. I know! Where's my threat meter? I must need an add-on. Because I don't see it. Tell you what I do see, though, is that so many of these lizard things, they are everywhere. Also, I have terrible aim. Ah! Oh god. They knocked me off. I think we're in the middle of like a camp. Okay. That's one. That's 2, 3. Four. If I could aim a little better. There we go. 5. Oh, Jesus. Hi. You're big, and I don't know where my quote-unquote tank is. Okay. We're still not done? Guess I looted some candied nuts off that guy, and that should help. Yeah, I got way off track. I don't even know how I got here. Who's left? Who else wants some of this? You do. If that guy had candied nuts, he was already dead. Hey, we got to level 4! Nice. Ooh, honestly, I think I might, seeing as I apparently am like half wizard, half tank, I think I'm going to pick up this ability right here under the fighter tree. It's called Constant Recovery. It's a passive ability. After taking damage, slowly regenerate 50% of the last amount of health lost. I like the sound of that. Clearly I need some sort of survivability at this point. What can I get? Oh, this is good for Kai. He can learn an ability called Leap of Daring. With a mighty leap, Kai crashes down upon the enemy, stunning and taunting all nearby enemies. That's what we need. Taunt! Okay, noted. Hopefully that'll help us. Okay, I got way off track. That's the beauty of an open world RPG, I guess. We somehow ended up in a Zorip camp. So we're just gonna loot and shoot our way through here. Oh yeah, there are so many. Okay. I don't need to fight those. Let's go this way. I'm trying to find the ambassador and I keep getting distracted. Oh, and also while we're out here, I guess we need to... Oh, that's a bear. I guess we need to look for that cartographer as well. See if he's alive. At the very least, if we can recover the map. Alright.
Give me a target.
Your target is this. There you go.
You take it.
Finally! We got taunt! Finally, Mr. Blue is useful. Thank you. Alright, so we did get a fast travel point out here, which is nice. And I guess that's where we're heading. Into ye old spooky forest. That-a-way. Interesting.
Wow.
Alright guys, well I gotta be honest. I did not realize how late it was. I didn't realize how long we had been playing. It's the beauty of playing a really fun game. Is time flies. But the best part is when we call it a night here, you don't have to wait long for us to play more Avowed, because we're actually going to be back tomorrow. That's right, I am taking the day off from work tomorrow to give myself an extra long weekend, because it's a long weekend here in my neck of the woods. So we're giving ourselves an extra long weekend, and you know what that means? Daytime stream tomorrow. That's right, we're going to be playing some more Avowed tomorrow. I'm basically going to play probably all day tomorrow. I have nothing else to do, and I just had a lot of fun and already want to play more. I don't even want to stop. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'll get started. Whenever I wake up, I guess we'll sort of hop on, but hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. If not, thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you enjoyed your first look at Avowed. Gaffropic, thank you for the follow. We're actually going to be streaming not only tomorrow, we're also going to be streaming on Saturday. So we've got 3 days straight of Avowed, which is going to be a ton of fun. I'm taking Sunday off as a little break, and then we'll be back on Monday as well. So the TLDR is over the next couple days. We're going to be playing a lot of this game, and I can't wait to dive even more deeply into it, because the first impressions, for me at least, were very positive. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw too, and regardless whether you enjoyed it or not, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate having you here. Maybe that's why I enjoyed the game so much, is because I got to share it with you guys. So thank you all very, very much. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys back here soon. I think we had a lot of new people stop by tonight, so I appreciate it. If you are new around here and want to check out some more content while I'm offline, head on over to the YouTube channel. Not only do I upload all of the VODs over there, meaning you can get caught up on tonight's stream if you need to, but we also do exclusive Let's Play content over there, so there's always tons of stuff to watch. So thank you all so much for hanging out. 3 days of TIFF, dang, we getting spoiled. I'm gonna earn another Bean Boozled before we know it. I have nothing to say to that. No comment. I'm gonna send you guys on a little raid here now. My good friend Sugar Melly is playing some Cyberpunk 2077 tonight. She says happy Galentine's Day, and she's trying to romance Judy. So how can we not go say hi to Melly, say happy Galentine's Day, and say, yeah, we love Judy. Great choice. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you do have a little emote of Muffin holding a little raid flag. Let's go spam Melly's chat with that emote, shall we? Thank you all again for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night. If I don't see you tomorrow, enjoy your Friday. Have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see you guys again real soon.